Interesting.
I almost asked for a bite of it. Kyle, is that a sour?
Yeah, would you like one? Yeah.
I think I've had that one before. Is it key lime pie?
No, this is actually with cucumber.
Oh, I have also had that one.
I was in a specific mood for like some kind of crisp. Oh, that's me.
Sour cucumber pickle.
I mean,
Pickle.
kind of.
That's a pickle beer.
A pickle. I would hella drink a pickle beer.
What about
Did you drink
a pickle whiskey?
No,
No,
that
you
I
won't.
would not drink, but I wouldn't drink any kind of.
We did it for you, so you don't have to. So
That pickle whiskey is something else.
it was a journey.
I've had that shit.
Oh boy, I was not ready. So
So
I
I was
took
like,
two.
sir, may
I don't. Kyle, can I trade you
Yeah, well, with what?
the one that you just grabbed?
Yeah, why?
Because look at this. This is the front. The thing is like
Oh, is it gonna bother you?
super duper. I don't know if they're all like that.
It's
That's
a
fine.
can.
This one's a. How's this? Is that a little better?
Oh,
So
Kayla.
since it doesn't line
It's
up
fine.
with the label,
Stop.
It was so bad.
how does it affect you
Kayla,
drinking
you're
it?
the worst person.
Ah!
What's wrong with it?
I would
The
expect that from
label
high school
apparently is
Hannah.
not facing front enough.
Yeah, no. It just I've never
This is
noticed
your
that
wife.
before.
Everybody, session's off.
Where
I'm
if
some
somebody
reason
took
not
the
feeling
sticker off
amazing
No,
anymore.
what we're gonna do tonight is
Don't
we're
worry,
gonna
I
sit
brought a
back
secret
and drink
Hitler
that
this
beer.
open it anymore.
Yes.
It's just
Just
trash.
play
Yeah.
broadcast that.
Hell yeah.
Exactly what I was thinking of.
For
Oh.
Disney, we're gonna start broadcasting us just playing Secret Hitler every week.
Yeah, it's just under the guise
It
of
took me so
progression
long to
for the
actually
story.
get diagnosed
Mod,
with
your whole
Yeah,
arc
I
is
don't
just
know how
replaced
it's
with Secret Hitler. I'm sorry.
God.
I mean, I think we died.
I'm still gonna give you all the lore and stuff.
Well, yeah,
but
but like a doctor.
we're gonna be playing Secret Hitler.
You'll
while
You'll
it's
give me like
happening.
weekly lore while we play Secret Hitler, and then once it's done, we'll just move on to the next arc like nothing.
Doctor,
Should've
because
figured
Kyle
it
will be gone. Well, like Mod will be gone, and everyone's like,
Remember
man.
when-
It's a
I
good
got
beer.
diagnosed with just generic paranoia.
Just
Classic.
really
I
stressful.
mean, okay.
This is like the taste of this is like halfway between cucumber and pickle. It's interesting.
Not quite fermented enough.
Can I try it?
I need a little more vinegar.
Alright.
You just want to put your mouth where my mouth has been.
I just assumed you'd probably be more okay with me
That's true.
putting my mouth on your drinks than Kyle would.
I mean, I don't mind.
I'm down.
You're-
I'm down just to
No.
make.
Oh, that's awful.
You don't care for it?
No, that's terrible.
Can I try it?
Yeah.
Really
Sick ass.
Well, don't leave me out. What the fuck?
Andrew, you don't like
This
me.
is so bad.
I like to try things.
I think it's
Like
refreshing.
Kayla's like, is that
It is.
red?
I
I,
like
don't
it.
eat red
I like
things.
that.
So Troy, love red things.
You just rejected a can for its label.
No, I'm drinking
that's
it.
horrifying.
Label placement.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
not
That's
good.
good.
Oh.
That would go really well with the chicken
The
shawarma.
consensus
I
here.
don't think
Go
we
for
can
it, buddy.
be friends anymore.
Okay.
You're not gonna like it.
But I'm still willing to try.
I think it's good.
Fine. It tastes like every other sour.
You also have like
I
only
don't
half
think I
your
agree
sense of
with
taste,
that.
So.
No.
Sour's the only kind of beer I don't mind. So yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's
Never
just a
heard you say
generic
that
sourness.
before.
And-
It's like a broken.
The
Does
cucumber really
have
cuts
the
through
level
it,
of
but
sour that I want out of a sour,
Oh yeah,
but
it's
it
not
also
sour
has
for
that
me.
cucumberness.
Yeah, that
Cucumber.
cucumber.
It is
Like,
definitely.
Isn't that what
has
happens
sour.
when you're
I
carrying
think
too much
it's-
weight?
Anything less sour
think
than that
it's
just tastes
nice.
like a beer that's gone bad to me.
Yeah, I
So
want it
that's
more
the
sour than that.
minimum.
Actually.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Okay,
agree.
okay.
with that.
Hoi, friends.
hello.
Hi.
How the hell did you get here?
My
Also,
name
I
is
ordered
Santiago
colored
Kun.
because
You can call me Andrew,
Santiago.
just so we don't have to make this
I'm
odd.
just drunk.
Do we have a mod in the group?
Oi,
I
What?
tend
Sheep
to find
bomb.
me- What?
Are you fisty?
No.
Okay. A hostel.
Ah!
Have
For
an
the
ember.
podcast
Yeah.
one, but
Two weeks in a row. We can keep it going. And we have Melody. Don't look.
Technically.
Don't look at me while I'm fucking talking to you.
Yeah. Give him the
just
stick.
noticed?
Don't give him the
Do
stick.
you have a model? I can get rid of Fire Mage now.
Yeah. This one's got fire.
Throw it in the fire.
This one has
Yeah.
one
It's
too.
got fire here.
I have it because it is.
Oh.
Okay.
I have a summary for you that I didn't edit beforehand, so we'll see what all.
Those are always fun.
I can't wait
Hell
for all
yeah.
the typos.
I swear to God, I'm not an idiot.
So
I'm ready for you to read your
proofreading is
own.
an
There's
actual
no proof
like
of that.
law. Proofreading should be a law. Like I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna lie.
I'm ready
That's
for
why you
you
hire.
to.
You get a proofreader, and you buy them.
Most people can
with,
just do
like,
it though. They don't
Dunkin'
need a
and friendship.
I know one.
I have a really good proofreader. And
It's
she's
me.
hot.
It's me.
Oh.
She's hot. It's me. So
Previously on Don't Trust Me, the road trip to Reudenbaugh begins with the party of 7 off on the road. A bizarre voice is given a mundane name as Hostel converses with Sue during the language learning session of the journey. Hostel also learns the Saracen words for the crew's Manaver's Creed. Between haunted and protected, people and goats, innocence and experience, sobriety and drunkenness, ketchup and mustard, and finally, man and machine. After a brief stop at a gas station for snacks, the crew enters their final leg of the journey as the sun sets on the nation. A set of 2 vehicles surround the RV, and after some brazen antagonizing by the group, the clown car stuffed with kobolds attacks with harpoons. Sadly, the crusade falls flat as Melody shatter-shocks the entire lot of kobolds, murdering them all in her wake. The van veers into the RV, leaving great damage to the car, people inside, and Indy as she's sent careening into the night out into the prairie side.
Bye.
The group pulls over to assess the damage and retrieve their friend when a horrible star spawn lands nearby and begins to onslaught the group. Indy, who is half a click from the rest of the group, is approached by a group of 3 darklings, armed to the teeth, searching for her. Sadly, their brittle bodies could not handle the piercing arrow barrage landed by Indy, killing them on the spot. The group cut through the star spawn, almost losing Fisty in the process, and meet back with Indy. An ominous voice enters the realm in the party's minds, linking their thoughts as the voice threatens the group with further obstacles on the journey if Indy is not returned to Palegrass willingly. After the group refuses, she talks to Cloudman personally in his own language, where Cloudman declares no negotiation between the Manaveras and herself, threatening her death if she reappears. Before takeoff, Melody confides in Cloudman about her previous actions and declares her true creed. Hope. Not get from mustard, sadly. I was hoping it would stick. The group reaches the city of Glass, Reudenbaugh, home to the transparent river and a whole lot of raving nightlife. The crew is redirected to a motel where they buy rooms and sneak to the roof, where despite the water damage on the way, enjoy their first celebration on their journey. The next morning, the group is tasked with finding the town's waterworks system, where Cloudman has left his pocket bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking shady Peyton.
Why are you such a dick to Cloudman?
He's so shady.
You dumb.
I don't think so.
I like him better than Fuzzy.
Yeah,
That's
It's
a
just
low bar.
cleaner than
Ah,
Fuzzy.
fudge.
Yeah, that's a direct upgrade.
Mama. When did
I don't know. Fuzzy's pretty powerful, so he's useful.
Fuzzy was just
I
designed to be a
didn't know
worse
something
version
like
of
that.
Hostel.
I just never looked at it.
I don't know. I think he's better than Hostel.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Oh, sorry, he gave us a fancy card.
He gave Hostel a fancy card.
Yeah.
Just me.
Okie dokie, group.
That's
I
your own
like
feeling.
Hostel better than I like Fuzzy.
I don't know if you guys wanted to.
She got hers.
I don't know if you wanted to recap the events of the previous night. It has been 2 weeks since our last session, but we are basically reawoken in our hotel rooms. Some of us slept on the roof. Some of us did reconvene back down to our rooms for now. But we woke it up and we were tasked with trying to find our way into Reudenbaugh's waterworks system, where Cloudman had left his pocket bag. So, what would you like to do?
That's what happens when you don't write and stitch regularly. Oh, that sucks.
What would we like to start with?
Amy's just dying over
Your
here,
game.
apparently.
Remind me, did Cloudman say... Did Cloudman say where his pocket bag was?
He said it was left in like an employee locker that
Yeah.
he had
Okay.
while he was stationed there and hiding out.
So, so do we all, like, we were in, like, a hotel. Maybe we should all go down for, like, breakfast and chat,
Get some coffee.
right?
Oh boy.
Time, Dave Man. Get off.
What a crazy monster that's on our map!
I shoot firebolt.
The final boss.
You hit.
You hit.
Didn't even have to roll
He's
for it.
dead. Max damage.
That's 1 point of fire damage.
1. He's dead. It's a cat.
Yeah. You light a cat on fire, that's it. That's pretty much
Okay,
it.
so
Let's go.
Take that, tiny baby. Man.
do you say that to the group or you're like, don't talk meta?
I know, but
It's your game.
I'm saying like it's like what's happening? Did we just wake up?
We're just
Yeah,
waking up.
it's like waking up and discussing plans and whatnot. I don't know if you guys have
Wake up like
combined
Sarah
rooms. You
with
guys
Abby.
were in like a suite room where the bathroom connected the two rooms together. So you'd
right.
easily be able to convene without bursting out of the hallway and making a scene or having to worry about the impending water damage that has been continuing outside throughout the night.
Okay.
Mimosas?
I'd prefer a
Yeah.
Bloody Mary,
Yeah,
but
so
like,
I would have woken
I'll take
up
whatever.
and waking up realizing that I had cuddled Indy in my sleep. I would have been like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then like roll off the bed and like
Yeah.
crawl to the bathroom
She has to go take a cold shower.
really awkwardly.
Mhm.
And what I then I would open to the boys' room and walk in and look around and be like, hey, we should all go for breakfast. Where's Hostel?
He was asleep upstairs.
Did you sleep on the
Oh,
roof
that's
hostel, or was
did.
that? Okay, yeah, she'd still be up
Yeah.
there unless you're currently getting who's the hangover guy that was stuck? Doug up on the rooftop right now.
Doug?
Doug.
Dougie,
That
Dougie,
you know.
Dougie.
Yeah.
So Hostel was stargazing last night, and as far as I know, he is now sun-gazing.
I'm just saying, if God didn't want to wait,
What?
I had a joke that sounded better in my head
If
than
you're
I.
not murdered
Did
by
it?
crystal meth tweakers.
You just gotta go for it. Dude.
Just
Shit,
say
how
it.
to look.
These cats are pissed.
Deserves being a.
She's pissing me off. She just bit me.
Jeez. Mama did?
Yeah.
Kick her ass.
Sorry.
Kick
Cast
her
fireball.
ass, CJS.
Okay. So yeah. Well, I can go up and get Hostel if you guys want to meet us down for breakfast.
Yeah, hopefully his tiny gnome body is not ravaged by pneumonia.
Okay. Do you guys want to get the girls and tell them that I'm gonna leave, and then I go out their door?
Yeah, wait, okay, bye. Alright, Maud goes in and wakes up the
So
girls.
you leave through the other bathroom?
No, I leave through there.
She hops out the window.
And you use their fire escape.
Cloudman is sprawled out on the floor. He refused one of the beds, and so he kind of is curled up on like with a blanket, just kind of whooping it.
What?
Like, remind you as well, just like if I can give you the scope of this man is like 6'4". He is tall,
Yeah.
and he's just kind of like spider curled up to this whoopee on the ground.
I'll give Cloudman like a little nudge with my foot and be like, you good?
The rent is due.
Yes.
Where am I?
I didn't think you paid rent if you lived in a sewer.
Maud, it is you. That is a close one. I was about to strike battle stance.
It's just me.
No, I believe you. You do not have to convince me even further.
That's you. Did you sleep well with?
This is a great. I forgot what air conditioning was.
Yeah, these are the highest quality floors in the city too.
I
Make
wouldn't
sure of
say
it.
that. This is kind of a smelly hotel.
Well,
And I should know. I spent time in the sewers.
well,
Damn.
you well, let's. I think we're gonna go wake up the ladies, and then we're gonna go grab some breakfast or something.
Well, that sounds swell. I could wake up there. What should I do to be useful? I can wake somebody up, or I could go prepare like the staff to make food for us.
Well, I think Let's see, Melody. Were you heading to go find Hostel?
Yeah.
You
I
were?
left
Okay.
and-
Well, Melody went to go fetch Hostel from the roof.
Oh my goodness, he must be so calloused by the sun.
Yes, that's the word. Yeah, let's. You know what? I think let's just go wake up the girls, and then we'll go have breakfast, and we'll wait from there.
What just happened?
Pissy.
What?
Roasting me. Anyway.
Okay.
Could you repeat that?
Let's go wake up the girls.
Oh yes, waking up the
Let's
girls.
wake up the girls, and
Yes.
then I think we're all going to go see if we can grab some grub.
All right, mission enhanced. I will go. All right, and Cloudman goes into the bathroom.
Okay.
So dumb.
He does that thing where he opens the door and is like shit and closes it and then knocks and then opens it and then goes into the next one. It is time for the Wakens and Bacons, everyone. We are having a special feast according to the complimentary breakfast hosts.
Is it a continental or is it like an all?
No, it is food.
Yeah. Are there eggs or is it just
I
pastries?
don't know. It should go. I've just been
Just
looking up
cereal.
myself.
I like
I am not a psychic.
You like eggs, Fisty?
Yeah.
Let's go get some eggs.
Oh, I would like an
have
egg.
a lot of,
Protein.
yeah.
I'm just picturing the girl from the Amanda show.
I like eggs.
God, I've been talking about that forever. Just watch. It's gonna be a continental breakfast. So you're only gonna have hard boiled
I'm gonna be
eggs.
so pissed.
No, they're gonna have blue
No, I don't
eggs,
agree
'cause
with
it's
that.
They're not even
Right.
peeled. You just swallow them.
They're
Like
hard
that,
boiled.
like that creature from Land Before Time too. Just,
Oh God.
Is that Spike?
Pickled eggs.
no, there's like a specific type of dinosaur that just eat eggs. They're the whole time. They're like, I'm just gonna eat some
You
eggs.
know, like a sweet
Right.
Yeah, it's
That's
the thing.
horrifying.
Velociraptor?
I don't remember that one.
A lot of pickled
No,
eggs,
that-
but like
they're-
a kosher
it's-
dill.
Is it the tiny ones?
I think it's Land Before Time 4 actually. The weird ones in the caves when there was the female stegosaurus, the female Littlefoot.
I
There's
had the,
these two dudes that just wanted to eat eggs constantly, and they were super shitty to each other.
I don't remember. I saw like I owned like the first 5 movies of those.
Oviraptor is known egg thief.
To turn like yellow.
What is it?
My mom made
Oviraptor.
Okay. Well,
Eggs.
now that that mystery is solved, you all make your way down to
Yes.
the lobby of the motel or the hotel that you're staying in right now. Not a whole lot of staff downstairs right now. A lot of people are either outside talking to civil workers and whatnot, and there is someone manning the desk, and they would direct you over to the lobby area where a lot of the continental breakfast meals are. You know, little cereals in those little boxes,
God.
and the little milk jugs and whatnot. It's really not amazingly quality. The eggs are cooked in like a big lunch tin and whatnot, and prepared that way. You're able to scoop up. It's all scrambled. So really not a whole lot of variety there. You get that. They'd have the sausage patties piled up and another
Are
one
they
as well.
oversalted?
Gravy you can try. You can taste.
I'm not there.
I'll taste.
You don't know. Then you don't know.
You don't even know there's breakfast.
You don't know. For all you.
I volunteer to taste.
Okay. Which one do you want to taste?
Yes.
You taste. Okay. Yeah. You.
Same.
You pour.
Roll
You
to
get a
taste.
plate, just a smattering of it, a little bit of gravy on your eggs, on your sausage slice, on your hash brown chunks. That's really just kind of just
Some fruity
mashed
pebbles mixed
potatoes
in
at this
there.
point. There's like
She's gonna
apple
work
slice
out
and whatnot that that have the core little piece still on the slice, and they didn't have bother to carve that part out.
And then she throws all of that on the waffle iron.
Yeah.
No, she blends it all into a smoothie.
Right in the air
Ooh.
fryer.
Yeah.
Gross.
Oh yeah, and so you'd be able to taste them. The fruit's fruit. The eggs are slightly bland. They definitely need salt, and so you'd be able to apply that. That's just kind of like really the only thing they were missing.
Was the
Sausage.
fruit not very salty?
The sausage is very much a salty sausage.
That's my favorite kind of sausage.
Oh man, this is great. This is great for you.
I love
Such a weird
going to
stick.
town
It's
on
like a
salty
nice-
sausage.
Nice red sausage patty digging into. This is great.
You say
hash brown
red
potatoes,
sausage
really hard to
patty,
go
and I
wrong
just
with
think
potatoes,
uncooked.
so they'll go off well. Everything's pretty lukewarm and
Just the way I like it.
and ready for a group of morning folk.
Who's
All right.
Luke?
But do the eggs look like they've been reheated 3 days in a row, like a?
They look like
Piranha
they
Lodge?
probably look like rubber.
They're fresh. They're fresh. Not
Well,
necessarily
fresh.
professionally prepared, but they have the steam coming
They've-
off and they look like they're.
They've been under the warmer for an hour and they look like rubber.
Just because there's steam doesn't mean they're fresh.
Yeah.
You tasted them. They taste fresh.
It's been this whole session talking about the
Tastes like
semantics of
Aside from
breakfast.
just needing salt, which
Tastes
are
like
complemented by the salted sausages. Yeah, that's it. Cloudman's down here as well, just absolutely putting patties in his pocket right now. It's like not prepared to ever eat again. His stock
Pocket
piling
bacon.
up.
When
You know-
as he does it, I'm using my my mage hand to try to sneak past and pull them back out of
You're
it.
trying to take him out.
Just to mess with
a little
him.
sleight of hand
Oh,
with a mage
Roll
hand.
the
Yeah.
dice.
Okay. Oh, look at
This isn't using a spell slot, is it?
no.
No,
Nope.
that's
Okay.
Cantrip, buddy.
Thank God.
I was gonna say this
All
is
of
the
them
like the
before we
biggest
go.
waste of a
Shit.
spell slot.
Oh, we've definitely wasted spell slots on dumber
That's a
things.
5.
Okay, no. Cloudman turns and he almost hisses at you like. but it comes off more of a cough. Which,
I take one of my own and.
if
throw
you
it at
wanted
his
a
face.
sausage pie, you could have just asked silly.
Sausage.
Just try to make something.
Emberman, I have plenty for you. And he reaches in and he hands one to you.
Yeah.
I'll use my mage hand to bring it over.
That is a crazy trick. Do it again. He pulls another
I'll
one
do
out.
it again.
Wow, this is wild.
Fisty's gonna get excited and like grab a little box of cereal and go stand next
Do
to
it to
Cloudman and hold out the cereal.
Do it to Fisty Man now. Fisty Man wants to try.
Like take the cereal.
You know, like she's
The
just gonna
handful of
unopen
cereal
little,
out?
little box
Jesus.
of cereal,
Uh-huh.
like because they're the little individual boxes.
Yeah, like the little ones, like
Yeah.
freaking Fruit Loops or whatever.
Yeah, so she's just gonna grab a box of that, not open it, but hold it out for the main hand.
The mage hand comes over like this.
It would be like fruit circles or
Fisty
something.
puts it in.
Carry
Do another sleight of hand check while you're doing
Fruit.
Oh
that.
my god.
Just for or dexterity with your proficiency. I guess same thing if you're proficient.
That was
Yeah.
really good, CJ.
That was a really great roll.
That was a great attempt.
Friggin' Fruit
You
Loops.
said dex with proficiency?
Yeah, or if you're proficient with sleight of hand, then that works.
Zero?
Not yeah.
Oh, God, that was a big yawn.
Thank you.
Either way, that's a 6.
6.
Like
Oh,
unhinged his jaw.
You spill that shit everywhere as you bring it over. It wasn't even open, which is kind of impressive. Kind of crushes a little and.
Ta-da!
Well, that's amazing! Cloudman, like, you killed it! You killed the cereal! Oh no, you have to go to jail. You are a serial killer. Whoa! You actually threw that! You
It's not
murdered!
metal, it's plastic.
A police!
It sounded like metal.
Serial killer, Jesus.
It was funny. Cloudman's laughing.
No.
So we can cut over to Melody. Do you go out the way you went in to get onto the roof?
I don't know, is there a better way?
We couldn't find one last night.
Yeah, you could go from outside and try a fire escape.
I'll do
Because
that.
you did that, but you guys left from your windows. You finagled them open.
Yeah, I'll just go to the fire
Leaving the house, you immediately see like a handful of like city workers like on the side of the building. Both like shock backing up the water that has
Oh,
filled
boy.
the alleyway overnight. A lot of angry homeless people. A lot of upset employees outside, and those workers are currently maintaining the build. So if you wanted to get up, you'd have to finagle your way past the people that are blocking the way there.
Yeah, I'll just go up past them and I'll be like, hey, I have to go get someone that's stuck on the roof.
You gonna say that's one of them?
Yeah, I need to just squeeze on past you.
Make a persuasion check.
That is 20!
20? Guys, like, like on the roof?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's someone stuck on the roof. Right now?
Yeah, I can get him.
Oh yeah, go up and get him. That's crazy.
I know, it's wild.
Yeah,
we'll be right back.
Oh yeah. Hey, dude, there's someone on the roof.
I mean, don't make
Let
a
this
big
girl through.
Don't make a big deal about it or anything.
There's someone on the roof. Shouts down. What are you doing up there? This is a hotel.
I mean, he's actually
You would hear this.
he's actually a child.
Oh, there's a child on the roof.
He has
smoke.
he has a
There's a fire with the child on the roof.
he has a weird he just has an excess of testosterone, so he has some facial hair. So just please don't make fun of
Okay,
him.
do a deception now.
He's got the Benjamin's buttons.
That Benjamin Buttonitis.
Okay. 16.
What's that? After 6.
Yeah, he's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Well,
I hope he didn't go up there to like jump off or something.
Do you have
It's
any?
pretty sad.
Do you work with the city or what's your jurisdiction? I don't want to get in trouble if there's anyone injured.
I'm his sister.
No, I mean like, do you like have any special privileges that would allow you to do this?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I show him.
We don't let. Oh yeah, go ahead up.
Okay.
Okay,
Go up.
so yeah, a bunch of people get out of the way and you're able to scale up. The guy that's holding the water, like currently using some of his Sojin cantrips to like to weld the leak shut right now. Lets you slide by And ascend back up.
Okay. I go up. And Dante, what do I see when I get up there?
Hustle's just kind of chilling in the same spot he was last night, just smoking.
Is he sunburned?
I want you to make a Constitution save.
I feel like I should be able to, like...
It's really early in the morning, actually, so no, don't roll anything.
That sounds fun.
It does sound funny. So roll anyway. If you get a 1, I'll give you something funny. No.
I think I should be able to do this with an advantage since he's so used to, like...
Give me a survival check.
Survival. With advantage since he's so used to, like, sleeping out.
Go ahead.
14.
Right, you understand how the sun works and how the shading would progress on the different appendages that are sticking up on side. So you found the right place to sleep on the roof where the shade would envelop you as the sun rose up, and so you didn't have to worry about it.
So he's probably actually a little chilly.
I mean, it's Louisiana in the summertime, so no.
Can't
Pretty warm and humid night, actually. You're almost a little damp. Anyway,
Okay.
so yep, that's what he's up there. He's just kind of like got that cool man's pose on the wall there, sitting in the shade.
I'm like, hey, we're all meeting for breakfast to discuss the day. If you want to like join us.
All right, cool.
Also, I was fucking with the workers and I told them that you were a child trapped up here. So like, if you want to play that up, that's your business. But they believed it, so.
Okay.
You should definitely like
I think that Melody wants you to play it up.
I can carry you like a baby.
I think it'd be more funny if I were carrying you as a baby while smoking a cigarette, just like climbing down this wall.
Okay.
Where's my binky?
Whose tit do I gotta feed off on to get a caramel in this bitch?
That was very red.
Okay, so yep, you arise from the horizon of the rooftop. Are you playing along with it? Just being papoosed by Melody right now.
Maybe I can carry you down this part, and then I can be like, "Oh, I'm pretty tired." Then we can switch right in front of them.
He's definitely smoking a cigarette as he's coming down.
As you peek over the edge, the engineer that's working on the pipe looks up and is like immediately taken aback. Oh, is that a baby?
I told you guys he has a condition that's rude.
Are you a baby? He's talking to you specifically now.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Roll deception.
Technically, I didn't say he was a
Disadvantage.
baby.
I was
I
gonna
said he
say,
was
yeah,
a
roll
child.
disadvantage, you motherfucker.
You fool.
I said he was a child, not a baby, with facial hair.
Hey,
Oh, dude, that's no baby. I've seen babies. I ain't no baby.
no, I'm definitely a baby.
Oh, God.
Wah.
I mean,
What?
he's
Well, it's
my
clearly just a gnome.
he's,
I don't think that's a
he's
baby
my
gnome.
he's my baby, and then I hug him.
He's smoking a Marlboro Doc.
Hey, fuck you, this is a camel, you son of a bitch. I'll come down there and fuck you up.
He's threatening me now. I think this is above my pay grade. Anyway, you don't have to lie if there's someone up there. Oh well, get down from there. It's dangerous.
He's aged since I've seen him last.
Oh my god.
I think Hustle's just gonna jump.
Holy shit.
You're just gonna feather fall
H.
yourself down.
Yeah.
Are you like feather falling or just gonna jump?
He's gonna wait to see if anyone like moves to try to catch him.
So you just leap off the side of the building? Like,
Yeah.
are you going for like the rafters where the engineer is, or just straight for the alley floor?
This session's just all
Probably where
shenanigans.
the engineers are.
So just right for this. Oh, yeah, that guy immediately like so. Oh! And he starts like reaching up for you here. Making a dexterity check here. Roll a 6. So he as he's reaching to catch you here, doubles over behind the railing that's behind him, and he goes Titanicing off the edge.
I cast Featherfall on both of us. So he's just like Featherfall down.
You're both graceful. He's still kind of swimming in the air here, but you're like
just-
Mary Poppins your ass down.
I just like to think I'm like Assassin's Creed.
Mary
Just,
Poppins, yo.
Oh, no.
You just land right right on the arc of your tongue, and just boop, and he's just like, whoa! What?
Hey,
Did that-
friend.
Oh, that's all I actually had. Feather Fall too, and I don't know why I was panicking. Well, fuck, man! I gotta climb all the way back up there now.
Sucks, bud.
Sucks.
I wasn't entertaining though. I did give you that, and he goes back up. Alright, Melody, how are you getting down?
I'll just climb.
Hey, you go down. There's pretty stable footwork from all your damaging you did last night, so you found your way down from last time.
Cool.
Well, you teleported up last time, but in theory the others left abrasions to get up. You finagle down. The people there is like, man, a legion takes anyone these days.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so you guys are free to continue to eat breakfast, whatnot, if you want.
What the
That's just a horse. God is dead.
This is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen.
Okay, if that doesn't happen, I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
get
so
alerted to
disappointed.
these. I'm just seeing the Melody and Mon sneaking into medical meme.
Yeah.
What?
That's the one. That's what I just posted.
What?
Oh, really?
Melody?
No, wait, there was a... There should be more recent than
There's
that, actually.
friends.
I'm telling you, I don't get alerted to these. So when I clicked in, it says
You can
25
change
plus
that,
new
you know.
messages.
Yeah. Like, you can make it so that the memes channel alerts you specifically. Like, only memes
She
now
needs
know
the
about
meme
them.
feed.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Do you guys go on and join the rest of the group? Or you guys are free to your devices? I don't want to boss you, man.
Well, is there like a guest services counter close by?
Yeah, you can be able to talk to the receptionist.
All right. Cloudman, tell me again about where were you working when you lost your stuff?
Well, I worked for the Reudenbaugh Waterworks, the people that process the power from the transparent river. It was like under the ground where the river crashes into the city and
That's right.
powers the water wheels and whatnot, the generators. I did not stay for long, but like 1 or 2 days. But I stay and I make quite the impression on the staff.
Do you have any reason to believe your stuff would not still be there?
Well, I did not hide it in a conventional spot, so it should be there.
Okay.
If my cards are correct, because I had to sleep at the company, and so I found a nice little hole. So I should be okay.
Do you remember the way, or should we like try to get directions?
Now it's not going to be easy. I did kill the vice president here while I was here.
Yeah, I remember.
Did I
the
specify
United
that?
States.
I was vague about it this morning, but
No, you implied that you killed him.
he fell into the river, and the security animals found him.
Yeah.
It was in theory an accident. We got into a small push battle, and he is gone.
But nobody knows that you actually got him, right?
I was surrounded by like the president as well,
Oh, okay, that's great.
and like the board of directors, and like maybe a couple cameras.
Usually,
Cloudman.
I did not mean to do it. It was an accident.
Usually, when you do a murder, you don't want witnesses.
I did not want to do it, so that is why. Clearly,
What?
I have an alibi.
Okay, yeah. What? Well,
That's not how alibis work.
Is that like how you
It's
roll
not
a
what an
baby to
alibi
sleep?
is.
Am I using the word incorrectly? Oh, okay.
what?
Like alibi, go to
That's-
sleep, little baby.
That's absolutely
Still
not.
lullaby.
Shit,
you
that
got it,
sounds
man.
right. Thank you.
No.
Fisty Man and me are best friends.
What kind of argument did you get in?
I have a best friend. It was mostly like work stuff, you know.
Okay. Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I left my dice in the car. I gotta pull a fucking Google again. I'm an idiot.
I have 2 pairs of
You want the
dice.
dice?
You want to use my
I'll
other
take-
one?
I'll take these because they were there. I don't want to take your nice new dice.
These are my old dice. I brought the
Those
old
are
ones.
his nice old dice.
Those dice have killed me before.
Killed Fisty too. And Melody.
Yeah.
And Hostile. They actually killed Hostile before. He
Let-
died.
Let me check my.
I think Ember died too.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Indy killed herself, so I won't take that credit. Oh, this is the flashback arc.
Okay.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead.
Man, Gauntlet was wild, wasn't it?
Sorry.
That's a 14 on insight.
It wasn't there.
14?
Yeah.
Sorry, my dumb ass should've ran. Should've rolled.
Going behind you. Don't crush my
You
jaw.
said 14?
Yeah.
It for the most part, it seems to be pretty straightforward.
Goddamn. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess after we're done here, do you want to lead the way then?
Yes,
Although,
it is of course, like I said, it's because I am not exactly like where I need to be with like the standings of the company. I'm going to try to sneak in and unlock the employee's door for the sewer,
yeah, you.
so that you guys can simply get in without. Unless you guys want to try to like access your way into the plant by normal means, but I don't believe they'll let you into the employee section. It is up to you though.
Yeah, no, I think we should get close, and then once we're within a reasonable range of this place, I think you should disappear
Oh,
like you do. Okay.
do
I
it.
hope that you're talking about what I'm talking about.
No, I can't actually do magic, but
I I know that.
Oh, okay. Like I just stab shit. Anyway, there are some things I would like to kind of do before we go, and I think since we have the day to our expenditures, we can like do some shopping. I know that, like I said, the vice president turned to stone after the guards were done with him. We might want to pick up some potions to prevent that from happening. Yes, that as well. I'd like to buy a shield and perhaps a weapon that works well with my dexterity and strength, just in case, because this dagger doesn't do that. And
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some nicer.
like, yeah, feel free. Though the Reudenbaugh is a goofy town when its shopping comes to mind.
I could trade up my shield. I would like that.
You just bought that shield.
Yeah, it's okay. Could do better.
I don't know. Fair enough.
Lots flighty as hell.
He's like, eh.
Okie dokie. So that was where the conversation ended. What do you guys do?
Do they have like brochures and stuff like at the front counter?
The hotel would have a menagerie of like places of interest, as well as like a downtown map where you guys would be staying at right now.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
I'll
you
go ahead
guys
and grab like everything.
you grab just a little bit of the
Every
touristy stuff.
brochure they have, every
Yeah, okay.
copy.
Why not?
Yeah, you'd be able to acquire a
One copy of each.
No, every
Yeah.
copy.
you'd be able to you'd be able to acquire a rough map of Reudenbaugh, not necessarily like a fully illustrated, but locates the places of interest, places you go to eat, shop at, points in the town that are of interest, like tourist wise, or just or places to that are like off limits to the public, or places of work where a lot of sojourn engineers do construction on the city, aren't generally open to the public. These areas would be listed on the map as well.
And you said we're in Reudenbaugh?
No ASMR. Yeah, Reudenbaugh, Louisiana.
Reudenbaugh.
Okay.
Okay. And so you pick those up, and you'll be able to travel from there.
I now have that in.
The group of 7 is assembled, as far as I'm aware. As long as everybody's down.
Yeah,
The
I
breakfast, you
wanna-
guys would have came back at this point.
I want to try to maybe go and see if I can purchase some like magic armor potentially. Just
If
something
you
like
want magical armor, just let me know. I can make that happen for you.
like permanently, or you just can touch it and then like whenever you decide to like enchant mod stuff, then it goes away.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't have that. I don't have that infusion now.
You can't change it permanently.
Well, I only have 4 infusions that I know. That's not one.
Okay.
Yeah, because basically I either want to get studded leather or I want to try to get like that, and then also maybe like +1 or something.
Give me a investigation.
Oh.
Because I'm assuming Melody would, or Ember would share the map information with you.
Yeah, I bring him over and we can just.
Okay, because you have to do it with
everything out.
advantage.
Is
as
everybody
well.
rolling investigation?
Well, Melody will be, because
Okay.
she's looking at the map.
Oh, that's right.
specifically.
I'd like to help.
You would?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
she's already got
there's
advantage.
advantage.
Oh.
And that was
Never
a
mind.
10
She got the map,
on a-
yeah.
Then I want to not get.
Okay.
I want to specifically get in the way and make it.
Not
I want
advantage
to
anymore.
impose
Hostile is
disadvantage.
being a pissant.
It
We'll
wasn't
try to
a
move them out
matter
of the
because they
way.
were
It's
basically
like, Melody,
both-
hey Melody,
I don't
Melody.
think they will do it
Hey Melody.
It was an 11.
11? Okay.
Shoot a firebolt at the map.
You find the area in town, not necessarily anything labeled for like magical armor, but you see where most of Legionnaire shop equipment would find a specific
Okay.
street corner in town that you'd be able to locate.
I'll go. Does this hotel have a concierge?
Concierge, there's a receptionist. That's about it.
Okay.
What do you mean by concierge? What are you looking
Like
for?
a travel guide, somebody that has like all of the
No, not here.
okay, like all the
Not
like
at
the
this
brochures,
hotel.
and
Not
they're
here.
like, you should do the
I mean-
duck boat ride.
I mean, you can ask the receptionist. They're there.
Yeah, I'll go
a
to
lot
the
of these hotels, at least in current days, just have a shelf full
Yeah,
of pamphlets.
That's what Ember
Okay.
acquired,
Okay,
like
well-
all sorts of. So in theory, Ember would have a pamphlet that would talk about points of interest, stuff like that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I would go over to her and I would say, hey, I'm sorry, can I bother you for a second? Can I ask you a question?
No.
Sir or madam?
Oh yes.
Behind the
What can I
desk.
get for you?
I was looking at this cool map here that we pulled off.
Oh, isn't that dandy? Our media department printed that.
Yeah, it's great. So I noticed that this is the
So
section of the town
It's a tiny bowl.
where Legionnaires can, purchase like tools and stuff. I'm looking for some place that can maybe sell like enchanted armor. Do you know
Oh,
of a
God.
place like that?
Oh, you are you a newbie in Reudenbaugh?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. You have to go. There is a specific little sundry joint that you are just
Oh,
going
no.
to love.
I hope it's a sex store.
If you're in that part of town, if you head just a couple feet to the east from that block on that street.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh, sorry.
How far is feet?
Sorry. A 1/16th of a click.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna run into TW's Hooligan Sundries.
I've got that one. I've got it right
There is a
here.
pamphlet dedicated to TW's Hooligan
You know,
Sundries there.
thank you so
And
much.
it's set up like a used car salesman, just kind of like a bunch of flash text and like,
Does
generic,
that
like
wacky
wow,
Yeah.
like tube man.
there is.
Hell yes, but it's enchanted, so it shoots fire.
It's like that is the magic shop in
Has
this
like a
town,
glow
and
to
it
it.
is hoo-wee, it's a doozy.
Hooey.
But I warn you, it's more of a prank shop these days.
Oh, great.
You'll be able to at least find some things you're looking for. I
Some
hope.
novelties.
Sundries and whatnot. Yeah.
It's got the gum that shocks you.
It
A little hand
not
thing.
well. It doesn't shock you. It tickles you though. I don't
I'm-
recommend it.
I'm fascinated.
It's
I'm
got-
definitely
Nothing
gonna
is
buy
worse
that.
than having your mouth tickled. I'll
It's
be
got
honest.
female
with you.
armor enchanted to give better armor class the more revealing it is.
Ooh.
Just like in video games.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Okay,
That's how
so
it works.
that
Thank
was
you.
brought up to you. Yeah, no
Yeah, thank you so
problem.
much. That was really, really helpful. I'll if you have like a survey or something, I'd be happy to fill it out.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll give you the company email. And you just tell them Penelope sent you.
Yeah, I will do that.
Yeah,
I will do
it's
that.
Penelope, and there's no E's. They're all I's. Just in case you were saying, there is a Penelope that's spelled
Penelope.
normally that works here, so I did want to specify.
Okay, yeah, I would hate to get that confused.
Oh, she's a bitch. It
Penelope.
would never get us
Oh.
confused.
Kinda lipey.
Yeah.
Kinda like me.
Is that Emmy with a Y?
Jordan, she does the voice text.
Indy with a Y.
Always, and
Yindy.
Jordan always says your name EMMY, always. And I'm like,
Yep.
Hold
but
on
I know
now.
she's doing the voice tag.
Emmy Watson. Alright, okie doke. Now, yeah,
Okay,
tell
so
them
we'll-
Penelope sent you.
Okay, hey, so, let's go to the joke shop.
Are we all going
That
to
might
the joke
cost
shop,
you.
or just like a
Hell
couple?
yeah.
Because I will go to a joke shop.
Cloudman, I actually have something really specific that
That's
I
how
want to talk to
Fisty
you
says
about.
that.
Melody
Yeah,
man,
Fisty, what
Melody
the-
man, my body and mind is ready.
That's really special. I pull him to the side and I say, listen, we're going to this joke shop. I heard about gum that tickles your mouth. We have to get that and somehow give it to Hostel.
I've been thinking of pranks for us. I spent like an hour last night graphing. I can communicate my plans to you.
I'm fascinated to see that graph. Let's
I did not. No, I just drew it with my fingers, not like actual paper or like on the ground.
I look at his fingers. Oh no, you drew it on the
It's
ground.
Like,
on
no,
his
it's like an
finger.
imaginary
Like in
thing.
the
It's not
air,
really silly.
like-
It's like
yeah.
a beautiful mind thing, but without.
No,
the
he has a
mind.
picture on it.
I know. I pictured him like drawing like a map on his fingers.
Anyways.
He has to put his hands like
Nick
this
has-
for you to be able to
Oh,
see what it
he
does.
doesn't have forearms, does he?
So, Hostel's coming with us,
Four
right?
arms.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he'll
Andrew, Clapton
two
doesn't
arms.
have forearms, right?
His wings
He has his
could
wings.
count as forearms because they're dexterous enough to fold.
I thought she meant forearms.
Like he just no. Some
I am a
birds-
Tyrannosaurus. Look
No.
at me go, nyar!
I thought that he had 2 sets of arms.
They function as a double set of arms, but no, they're wings.
Okay. I just had
Yeah, it's like. I
he
was
just
picturing this
his
all wrong.
hands are on his elbows.
Yeah.
Fuck. Where did this come from?
No, does he have
I'm also now picturing
forearms?
somebody
Yes. Why wouldn't he have forearms?
That's what we were wondering
with
whenever
forearms,
she was
regular
like,
arms, but
he,
it's
he doesn't have forearms, and you just said, no, the wings are dexterous.
Because I just assumed she meant 4 arms,
I
not
did.
like a normal question.
The rest of us heard
They can only do
forearms.
this.
No forearms. No shins either. It's really awkward. He's
Oh.
still that
so
tall though. Which is super unnerving.
It's
His longest fingers just boop, boop, boop. Looks like he's on stilts, this motherfucker.
That's why he has wings, because he can't really walk it.
How can he possibly be that stealthy?
Oh, it's because people don't want to look at it. That's why.
He's an
Like, look away. Where'd you go?
He's an eldritch abomination. Like people can't comprehend what they're looking
my
at.
It's Bloodborne-ian. It's
Ew,
pretty bad.
no, I hate him now.
Anyway, no, he doesn't have that. Okay.
You have to have
canon it. I was being. I hated it. No.
you have to have
Super
40
long
insight just to look at
legs
Cloud.
and
I like to think his arms are still the length of normal arms. It's just. By
It's just a human. A
Yes.
humorous.
He's a goddamn stick figure.
He flexes like this.
I am a man of airs.
Oh
He
no,
just-
it hurts.
Look at
He
me
just
flap.
flexes like this. He just goes,
The little bump halfway through.
This is canon now. I don't care what you say.
Well, now I have to commit to the joke. Okay, anyway. Why did you ask that? Like, is the
Well,
monster-
because
What were you trying to get out of that
well,
question?
because at first I was like, well, how would he have drawn the pictures on his fingers? And I was like, oh wait, he has 4 arms. He could have drawn.
The evaluation I got wasn't important. I'm so annoyed.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
I was just a throwaway line that I was using.
Oh yeah, we can talk about this later, but we should definitely pick up some stuff from this prank shop to like assist in our efforts.
Did you walk away from hostel? Because you would have been walking next to you.
Yeah,
you
no,
guys
no,
were still
I-
together, weren't you?
No, I pulled. That's why I said, come here. I want to talk to you. And I
Pulled me aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had
What
to
an
decide.
aside.
We had to decide.
I feel like you need to roll a
Okay.
stealth check.
If you're actively listening, well, I mean, I don't know if you tried to be, so it would be against your passive. So if you want to roll stealth, just so you're not shouting.
Christy always tries to engage in active listening.
Active listening. Okay.
Tries.
Always being
It's
nosy.
a 6.
My
A 6.
passive
Oh,
is-
he
No, it's a 7.
My passive
Seven.
is
Yeah, his passive's 10. I think everybody here actually hears this. Honestly.
Hostel's
Literally
just gonna
everyone.
pretend like he didn't hear it.
It's like a stage whisper. It's just naturally loud as a
No,
fart.
I
Hey,
whispered.
Cloudman!
And then Cloudman's like, oh yeah, I've been drawing.
Cloudman definitely isn't aiding your stealth check. He is not kept picking up on what you're throwing. I got this. We will rubber band his limbs together.
Hostel's just hearing this and just putting it all away, thinking about what he's gonna do to get back at them.
It's just the rest of the
So this is the plan.
arc is this
We're-
pink
You
one.
know how his fingernails are painted normally?
Are they
Like normal
painted?
colors?
Oh yeah, they're not painted. Yeah,
What if we painted them black?
I mean that would kind of fit his aesthetic.
If we painted them black, that would be super fun. He'd be super distracted as the tiger gets him.
Excuse me.
It'll distract him just long enough.
there a tiger? in
No,
this
no, no.
jungle?
We can't afford a tiger.
Well,
Logan, that's
you're
out of
not
budget.
to pay a tiger. Tigers do not use money, Melody, man.
How are you gonna get a tiger?
I don't know, the jungle? Where else do you get tigers?
We're Louisiana. There's no jungle here.
I'm sorry, I'm not a geologist.
Okay, keep brainstorming. I like where your head's at, but maybe like
We will figure this out.
maybe
once
like we
get the
don't
items.
include a wild animal.
Hostile, do you? If a wild animal showed up at the shop, would you be afraid?
I'd probably try to hop on it and ride it, honestly.
Okay, scratch the tiger.
Don't scratch the
Scratch
tiger. It has claws.
Yeah,
You guys begin to navigate towards the.
We're standing right next to him.
You guys begin.
I'm like, oh shit, he's so close.
You guys begin to navigate towards towards TW's hooligan sundries, which is marked-
TWs.
Hustle definitely starts brainstorming ways he could find some way to bring a hammerhead shark onto land to fight this tiger that he's gonna have to deal with.
It's a kaiju battle just in your head right now.
Yeah.
They're all super huge for some reason.
God.
Anyway, you make your way to
Make him away.
when you start making your way, just walking casually along the sidewalk, you have a chance to admire the much more ornate building structures that this city has in comparison to Palegrass. Palegrass's Legion influence is very low, despite even having a train gate. That's like one of those just kind of like obligatory items that the government threw in. Reudenbaugh definitely has the money and the talent to give it more of an aesthetical appeal, especially with its glasswork, using specialized abilities to form glass in a way that blowing would never be able to make it structurally sound. A lot of the downtown buildings are almost sculptures in and of themselves. They're very very ornate and symbolic of what the company represents, and not necessarily something that all kind of the entirety of the business section agrees with, and so it's just kind of like a smattering of clashing glass buildings to each
Nice.
other. The aesthetic doesn't necessarily line up. It's not. If I could compare this to like a normal town, this is probably like a Wichita-sized town, size city, so it's not huge, but buildings definitely more developed than where we are now. After a while, you do notice that the businesses running through downtown start shifting into more a business style dedicated towards your all's profession, places to stock up on ammunition, like for arrows and whatnot, tools for helping with hardware, like you would even find MAD shops down here. There's
Nice.
more than just one.
Cool.
Located down here as it's actually a booming art form for prosthetics, the MADs.
Nice.
And eventually, sure enough, and there's also weapon shops and whatnot. Normally, you'd be able to run
Yeah.
into as well, general stores. Eventually, you do find a specific building that has just this very gaudy, once again, like a used car salesman kind of vibe, but yet it feels like just kind of like that building built in between an alleyway kind of situation, like that house and up, just like
Aw.
slightly different. It's labeled with these big like word art printed words, TW's Hooligan Sundries. Describing the building
Love it
itself,
in this place.
it's the same kind of glass aesthetic as the rest, except one of the windows that's very up front is just completely shattered and boarded up,
Oh.
like with cardboard and wooden 2x4s. One of them is just completely decimated, and there's glass filling up like the immediate sidewalk too. So this is something that happened recently, and as far as you know, inside as well. But you're at the building.
Is there quite a bit of glass outside?
Oh yeah, and it's not like big chunk. It's just all like glass
It's like
dust.
powder.
Like the window just got completely like sanded.
Do I think that most of the glass is on the outside or inside?
You'd have to check. It's not. I mean, you can do an investigation.
I think I'll just like keep track of like how much is outside
okay?
and then see how much is inside.
Okay.
I want to know if this bitch broke in or out.
Okay.
Or I
Well,
guess
I will tell
if
you
it's
when
dust,
to go
it
to
could just
sleep.
like descend.
Okay. So do you guys enter into the building?
Yes.
Okay, you enter
Put
the
on your
building.
sunglasses.
You enter into TW's.
We'll find some sunglasses.
Enter into
Exactly.
TW's Hooligan Sundries here.
Oh my god.
I'm just
no.
picturing Weasley's Wizard Wheezes.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay. Entering into the building, this is very much like, honestly, you do see all sorts of different garbs and whatnot. It's a relatively small and compact shop, but there's just lines to the brim with all sorts of random items of odd sortings. Like, it's really not a whole lot of organization to it. It's just kind of like, you know, how guitars are hung on the wall and you're allowed to pick what you want. Everything's just kind of on display wall-wise, not really shelf-wise type of store. But you see, in the back, kind of manning his little stand here, is this kind of urchin-like man who was like the body mass of a pencil. Is very, very, very lanky and wiry at the same time. Like, this looks like the kind of old man that could jump really high and like a frightening distance. He's got a completely bald head, but the beard kind of encompasses over the ears and down here this wiry white and gray beard, and it almost has one of those eyes that kind of juts out a little bit further than normal. He lets out this big grin to you that it's hard to mistake from a keyboard, just like a white, black,
Ew.
white, black,
Yucky.
white, black. It's almost a meth mouth look, but because they're not black, they're gone. They're just a bunch of mistakes.
Okay, but still.
And this guy peeking over, it's like, well, how diddly doodly. Welcome to TW's Hooligan Sundries.
Oh my goodness.
Why don't you go ahead and have yourself a bit of a browse, everybody?
A bit of a browse.
Have a browse. The sundries are all along the walls. Or if you like, I can direct you to something you're looking for in particular.
Yeah, I actually have a couple inquiries I'd like to make.
Oh, my dear.
First of all, I heard about some gum that tickles your...
He wanders over.
Oh, God.
how tall is he?
How tall is he? He's hunched over, and so it's hard to make out his exact height, but he's, like, say about 5'4".
Okay, he's 1 inch taller than me right now.
Okay.
Okay, so, yes, sir, I would, there are two things specifically that I came here for. One, I heard, I would like maybe some enchanted armor, if you could. Like, I'm looking for, like, something like leather with maybe some, like, studs, but also that has an enchantment that could help, you know, protect me from damage. And then I also heard that there was gum that tickles your mouth. I'm also interested in that.
You're looking for the gumble bum.
Yes.
Well, I'll have to check if we're in stock. After all, this stuff does come in commission-wise, and so it's a little hard if it's been sold recently. But I can definitely check in the back, see if we got ourselves a little bit of back stock. So, you said you're just looking for basic armors and whatnot, just like sliding treatments, like is there like a ground you're working on? You look for heavy plated stuff, something leather-based?
Leather, like leather with studs, so like a little nicer than leather, but then also maybe with an enchantment that could help.
Oh, I can definitely look that up.
Like
for you.
maybe like
This is I do want to be completely upfront with you, so I don't disappoint you in advance here, but this is a lot of the items I sell here are for sport and fun.
Yeah, so I mean maybe like, you know, like a +1 studded leather armor.
If you're looking for armor, ma'am, by the way, as you do this, Hostile also would be able to acknowledge what's going on. It's very much kind of an equal smattering of glass on the inside. It's kind of like walled off by like wet floor signs that are surrounding it. It's almost as if the glass exploded from the inside of the painting. It's not like it came from a specific direction. It's very odd.
I'm scared.
Mr. It's like, I'm TW, by the way. This is my sundry shop.
Wait, you're PW?
I'm TW.
Oh, I thought you said PW.
TW.
Alright.
Anyway, so he wanders, he kind of bounces across and he goes into the wall and he goes up to this one section of the wall that's covered in different shirts and whatnot. And he pulls down this kind of weird billowy pirate's blouse kind of set up here. I have an item that I think will really suit some of your needs. Wait, are these folk with you here? Cause like it kind of kills the vibe if they know the tricks, or if they're with you, then I can share all that info with you.
Oh yeah, they're with me.
Oh, okay. Do I have a volunteer who wants to put this shirt on?
Cloudman, you put the shirt on.
Wait, the fisty man is raising. I did not even raise my hands.
Yeah, but I think it looks really good on you.
I don't be volunteer. Fisty looks like she is depressed.
Steve, you don't want to do it.
Fisty, I don't know what it's gonna do.
I don't want to do it either. Why did I not get the whisper?
Clement.
You say, Melody, Cloudman does not want to do it.
I
Say that.
I whisper to Cloudman, and I say, "What if this is part of the prank for Hostel?"
I will do it. Give me the blouse. No, with pleasure, tall
Normally I
man.
offer you a beer, but
Do I need to
buy
take
you
my
a
shirt off or anything?
How does he take his shirt off if his lips are like
He only has this vest on anyway, so he's mostly just kind of bearing it all. He's like,
Lego
no,
man.
just throw the shirt on right over the toppy here.
Like-
Cloudman begins to finagle into this blouse here, doesn't even unbutton or anything, starts bringing it over the top of here, and as he gets both of his arms here, he gives this, like, stare out into the distance that lasts
Oh, no.
only a moment, and then he falls to the ground.
Holy shit.
Did you know?
God
dead.
What'd you do?
He falls just, like, right in his spot, doesn't, like, bump anything, he just kind of crumples to the ground like a limp doll.
Look,
And he is...
the shirt gave him forearms and shins. He has knees now.
Allow me to introduce you to the dead man's blouse.
Oh.
This here,
Oh!
whoever puts on the dead man's blouse, passes the fuck out.
Okay, but that's not really like armor.
Well, I mean,
That's like
something.
the opposite.
That is
of
pretty
armor.
funny though.
No, like literally, all you gotta do is put it on, you pass the fuck out. It's hilarious. Look at the
That
man.
is pretty
That was
funny.
pretty funny.
He's just completely out. As far as you know, he's dead.
We could totally
I
do
draw a
that
dick
for
on his
us.
face.
TW joins you.
I put
No, we're
my
gonna have a
dick on
sword fight on this man. Oh, hell yeah.
I put my dick on his face.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
TW joins.
Like, take off the shirt while my dick's on his face. It'll be so
No,
funny.
I don't want to. No, careful.
That's sexual assault. Put your dick away.
No, if you're interested in this song, this goes. This was commissioned not too. This was actually specifically a requested commission. I don't know if you read the sign out front, but these items here are all specifically what's the what?
Is this your world's Pumat soul?
No, this is much stupider
I'm
than
so
Pumot
mad
Soul.
right now.
It's not. It's much dumber than Pumot.
Anyway,
But
sorry.
this is a
I love the music
what's
we
the
have
word?
in
Like
this.
you know how that one store is like a retailer for like Verizon wireless products or Apple
Uh-huh.
products. What is it called? What's the specific word
Like a
for it?
outlet? Like
It's a. I can't think
a
of it.
service center? I don't know.
Like what's the word when it's like approved, like a specific
Authorized dealer?
Authorized dealer. That's it. This store is an authorized retailer for Legion approved magical items. After all, they're all
Oh.
mostly D class because I have to commission them perfectly, but they're all commissioned directly from the Celestian himself.
Why the hell would the Legion approve of a friggin' pass out? Sure.
Well, it's approved because I'm commissioning it specifically from the Celestian, and that, in case, gives me the credibility to put that sign outside. And so, my connections give me that level of salesman fortitude. Anyway, so, everything here is legit. You can assure that. Made by one of the finest, interdimensional craftsmen in the country, after all.
I mean, I definitely believe that it's legit. I mean, that worked really well. So you're saying you don't have any of the armor that I need right now, but could I commission it?
No, I can get you some studded armor. This is what I pride myself in, so I'd rather show you this.
I mean, that was pretty hilarious.
Okay, yeah, what were you looking, just some studded armor?
You being crazy?
Yeah, but like,
Yes.
if we could give it like a little extra humph.
Okay, we do have
Like-
studded armor, but it would be something I have to specifically commission in, and that doesn't normally come with like an upcharge, like
Okay,
right up
what's the
front. you
price?
have to pay. Well, just if you're getting a regular studded, it's normally about $45, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
To get the achievement, I'd say we could probably get you like a.
Oh, God.
Well, if you wanted to get a +1, that's going to be an extra $200.
Oh
for
yeah,
the
that's
achievement.
fine.
+2 is going to be $500. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's amazing.
And it's going to take a little bit. Like it'll probably take like a week. for
Okay,
these
so
commissions
so
to
you
get
said. Okay, so sorry. So it was 500 for the 300?
If you wanted, yeah, 500 on top of the 45 for the actual one.
Okay.
And that's what you have to pay up front.
What when I get it?
You pay an additional 500.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have
Expensive.
that much money.
Well, I mean, it'll be a week. I don't know how much you make in your job. I ain't gonna intrude in your financial supports. And
Did we
whatnot.
get our credit line paid at some point?
As far as you know, no one really reported in after the gauntlet affairs. And whatnot.
Okay.
Or at least got a specific call.
So how much was just the plus one?
Plus one's gonna be 200 up front, plus the 45, of course.
And then
Additional 200 upon arrival.
okay, so basically 450. Yeah, I'll do that. And you said it'll take a week?
It'll take about a week. Normally, I can get some contact information, depending on how the Celestian works.
How much?
He's a
to
busy
put-
man, but
How much to put a rush on it? And I pull out my Legion badge and my like Legion card and I say this is, for like official Legion business.
hey, listen here. The Celestian is as Legion as it gets, and he has to actually make important items on top of my bullshittery.
Yeah.
So,
I just didn't know.
you'd have to talk to him about that.
Like,
I simply send in the request.
Could I pay an extra 55 and get it rushed?
I mean, I can ask him real nicely for an extra 55, but that's about as much of a promise I can get you on that one.
Is there anything, like, could I do some kind of, like, trade, maybe, to get, like...
We do bartering.
Anything extra? Yeah!
Like, I also
So
barter.
what-
I'm selling items here, so yeah, in theory.
What could I get you? Because I go out, I come across a lot of cool stuff. What could I get you or do for you in order to maybe get me an extra, to bump up to the +2?
I mean, I'll take most garbage and whatnot you take. I like to enchant all sorts of fun things. The Celestian takes literally anything I send him in the mail. So as far as I'm concerned, depending on its worth, I'll just take it for like a fraction off of its general sellings. If you do have already magical items, I do recycle, so that can work out pretty nicely for you.
And is there anything you're like looking for specifically?
Oh no,
Have you been able to
just a
find?
smattering of odd trinkets that I can take. Anything mundane, I can generally enchant myself. For the most part, send in most of my belongings to try to get a good enchantment off of it.
Can I walk up to him?
Yeah.
Pull out my card. Hey, we kind of need this armor a little faster. I don't know if I can help speed this process along.
You're
and
all,
I pull out my gold card that shows that I'm upper.
well, hell, if you're part of upper echelon, you can talk to the Celestian yourself. I don't know why you're bullying me. I was about to say, if you got that kind of pull, then I'm sure you can get something worked out.
Well, because we believe in supporting local.
Well, like I said, I can get you a number to talk to the guy, but he's only available like an hour a day.
Okay, how about I pull out of my bag my disguise kit, so it's got all the makeup and a wig and whatever else in it.
Okay.
And I say, what would this? Are you have any interest in this?
Ooh, is this a disguise kit?
Yeah.
I'll take it for $10.
No, I'll just keep it.
Interesting.
I got something for you.
What do you got there?
I-
Sport?
I mean, because I can afford the.
And after all,
one, but if I
you've
use
only
it-
seen. Look, Clement's still laying on the ground, by the way. He's out.
Oh, wait, how much for the tickle gum?
Oh, the tickle gum. Oh, I got some of that just in back. Wait, I forgot. I had to check. I had that commission. He kind of springs into action, runs into his back slug. You hear a menagerie of barnyard animal noises before he comes out with a rather thick packet of gum here. It's like, just take a quick bite of this. It'll get you the tickles. This is the Gumble Bum. This'll be $20.
Okay, I'll take one of
You'll
those.
take $20. Shoot. Well, keep looking around the store, and I can read your tab
Okay,
up when
and
you're
I'm
done
sorry,
with
I
stuff.
interrupted you. You were asking him something.
Yeah.
I got distracted.
Oh, never mind. I'm really good.
You there. You look like a man who enjoys the finer things in life.
Hell yeah, I do.
You look like a man with a... What should I say? Voice for debauchery. I got something for you.
Alright, let's see it.
He goes over to one of his walls. This wall has a lot of stuff cleared off from it, like things a lot more spaced out, and there's a sign above that says like recently commissioned, like newer items that are brought in. So clearly right off the shelf at full price. He grabs this ball cap off of the shelf here. He's like, here, 1 second. Does anybody in this room have a hat?
I have a hood.
Nobody. Okay, put your hood up.
Oh no.
TW takes the cap and he puts it on his head.
TW.
As he puts the hat on his head, you feel like this odd rush of wind just kind of blasts your face, and your hood just flings off of your head. Congratulations! This is the Alpha Cap. If you wear this, nobody within 100 feet of you can wear a hat.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's amazing. It's the Alpha Cap, after all. You need to assert your dominance. This is where you go.
I'll take it.
It's so
Alpha
stupid.
Cap's gonna be $100.
Alright.
This was quite the hard enchantment for him to pull off, and I'm really proud of this one. It comes in 3 different flavors. You got the rimmed cowboy, you got the ball cap, and you got the beanie.
I'll take a beanie for
We'll
sure.
take the beanie. Yeah, let me get you a beanie. So you want to take us over? Do you have a color choice? We got puce, we got maroon,
Of course we
Puce.
and we got light gray.
I'll take brown.
I listed my colors. I mean, in theory, you can use like some sort of enchantment. You got to change the color in the future if you want, but the puce, maroon, and light gray is what I got.
I'll give you an extra $10 for brown.
You're gonna have to wait a week.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna have to
I'll
commission it.
take a light
Okay,
gray
I'll
then.
get you light gray. Okay. And finagles one
I'll
off the
take
wall.
brown. Ew.
All right, want me to put this with the tab for you, or?
No. Yeah, you can put it all at the
Okay.
same time.
No one is currently wearing a hat in the vicinity, and so as far as you know, you're just wearing a hat.
Yes.
Okay, so are you guys on the same tab here, or are you guys working separately?
No, we're together.
You
Oh,
there.
we're together?
You look like the kind of gal that's curious. He
So we're
bends
we're
over to the
buying
counter here and he finagles. You hear a bunch of change fiddling in the distance.
What did you call me?
Curious.
Well, fuck you.
Whoa.
Fisty.
What is going on?
Fisty, what do you think curious means?
It means dumb.
No.
No, not at all.
I mean, maybe a little bit.
You know, like you're interested in things. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, fuck. As he comes back, steps over Cloud Man, and he's holding. He flicks a coin to you. This is called the crying nickel. Catch this nickel. It's soaked.
Ew.
It's just wet.
It's always wet.
Ew.
No matter what.
It's just like
always
Fisty.
wet.
Hey, Fisty's not wet
She showers in
anymore.
her clothes and she works out.
The crying nickel's gonna be $15.
That's an expensive nickel.
Yeah, but it's an expensive perk. I'm trying to make bigger items moist all the time. That's expensive.
Here,
A nickel's all I can conjure.
I'll give you $15 to never speak to me again.
I'll take it. And he slides the
Is he
coin over to you
sad?
anyway. And it slides over very easily, by the way. It just kind of
Fisty-
hockey pucks over to you.
Fisty maintains an exact distance away from the coin, so she shuffles backwards as the coin is slid towards her.
I like how
You, ma'am.
affected Fisty is by things.
You look like a woman with a drinking problem.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Maybe she's got the-
TW's got that inside. I can
She's
tell.
actually quite good at it, but okay.
No, not a problem.
You have the
Not
shade-
a
you
problem
have the
if you're good
shades
at it.
on right
Let's
now,
say
so-
you have a drinking fortitude.
Thank you.
He goes off of this little shelf that has an assortment of vials on it. And he brushes a couple aside and grabs this tiny little eye drop sized vial here. This is what you know when you get pulled over for drinking and driving. You know the DWI.
I do.
This is the TWI. This has 3 abilities. 1, you put about 20 uses of this, so get your money's worth out of it. One, you put a drop of this in somebody's alcoholic beverage. The alcohol goes away. Completely sobers it up. Just fucks it over.
Hell yeah.
That's a good way to pick out the people who fake.
Second ability, if you put it in, if you put it in a drink that's non-alcoholic and drink it, it completely sobers you up like on the spot. You just go straight freaking bread-faced on this one. Third ability, you just put it straight on the tongue, sober as the day you were born already. Just a little drop. You can't get drunk for an hour. For an entire hour. You could keep drinking for an hour and not even have to worry about the piss.
How much is it?
It's gonna be this guy here is about $50
Alright.
per vial. We got like 3 of them, but if you
I'll
want
take
this,
all 3.
you take all 3. Hell
No,
yeah,
I'm
it's
just
100.
kidding.
Okay, I'll get you TWI right
one.
here. It comes with the dropper.
Sounds great.
Oh, and if you want to get a refill in the future, it's just $20. You just give old TW a call on their telephone,
Thank
and he
you.
hands out. Oh, wonderful! This
hilarious.
is just a selling day, ain't it? You there? You look like a man who could use another compartment.
I'm not sure about that phrasing, but continue.
I have just the item for you, partner. He goes and there's another. It's kind of near the section where all the clothing items were hanging up from before, and he pops this. Pops a fanny pack off that has like the decal on it of like an exposed midriff, just like a fanny pack you put on and just has the.
Oh my god, so it's like a novel. So like the design
Those
on the
actually
fanny pack
exist.
is like an exposed midriff.
This is called the muffin top. Now, if you open it up, you might notice it's much deeper inside than it is on the front.
Holy shit.
Hold about 250 pounds worth of items. It's only about a foot open, so you can about put. If it's foot wide, you can fit it in there. But I mean, if you need a little bit of a deeper pocket, and it's honestly a D class item just because how goddamn ugly it looks. But it's better than nothing. It'll save you the price on one of them holding bags, that's for sure. A little bit worse for the wear, but I mean, at least you're setting the tone of the room when you walk in with this bitch. Nobody fears a man more when he pulls a great sword out of his paunch. I'm telling you right. It's $100 if you want this. If not, it's fine. I just feed my children with breadcrumbs.
Well, you've been paid for the day.
I think that's for my own living. My kids need food too. God.
You know, I don't particularly usually carry a super heavy load. So I think I'll. Fuck you, hostile. I know.
Was that a cum joke?
Yeah.
What him? It's not a joke. He just laughed.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I have other items if you're interested.
I'll take a look at what else he got. but,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You there. You look like a man with a lot of backstory pent up. With some feelings that are dying to burst from the seams. Like a waterbed being laid upon by an orca. I got just the item for you. He goes back to the sink. He steps over. He goes right back to the items where the vial is taken off.
Rodman's still
This is
the
the best one I've ever liked about man.
For the items, that was like where the vial with the DWIs, where he grabs this dingy looking water bottle. Like, it's clearly not paying for the water bottle. It's more the item inside. And the item looks like a clear liquid inside.
This is the potion of feelings. You drink this, just a sip of it, and you are overcome with a random emotion. You don't fucking know what it is, but you're overcome pretty profusely.
How big is
Just
this like
sitting there
bottle?
and
It's like a
Suddenly
it's like a liter bottle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jay,
Oh,
you
yeah.
just need a gulp of it, and man, you don't know what you're getting. You could be horny, you could be angry, you could be, I don't know,
Sounds like my
stupid.
period.
Stupid in emotion.
It's great. Yeah, believe me, I've been married before. It's true.
How much?
Oh, this guy here, it's about $50.
How about I give you $125 and I get this and that fanny pack?
$125. You're gonna persuade him.
What was the fanny pack? Was it like
It was 100.
Yeah, it's like a bag of
That'll
holding.
be $25 discount.
Oh, cool. I have a -1 modifier. That's a 5.
You're gonna totally.
I also want to show my Legion badge. You did not get a nat 20.
You got a
asshole.
deal.
Roll 2. Natural 2.
Oh my god.
Natural 2.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna sell it. This is amazing. I've been holding on to this ugly ass
I got
pouch
all
for
these-
days. It's driving customers away.
I got all
Get-
these fucking cell phones that I need to play.
I would have taken it for
Oh my
freaking
God.
115. You get the muffin top too, along with the potion of feelings.
I put it on
125.
immediately.
All right, so
You put all the cell phones in it.
You look like an asshole.
I think you look really cool.
Oh, also, how much for the shirt? I'm pointing to Cloud Man.
blouse?
Oh,
The dead man's blouse.
Yes.
This guy here is actually a really dangerous enchantment, so it's gonna be a little pricier if you don't mind. This is 150. Because you could actually hurt somebody with this. This could, like, literally, if no one was in this room, he would be here to the end of his days. It doesn't wear off.
Oh wow.
It does not wear off.
Holy shit, that's a really
It is a permanent,
powerful
like,
enchantment.
stun bomb. It's crazy. I can't believe I got this from the
Yeah,
Celestian.
I have a question on this blouse. If we like mended it or changed it in any way, would it break the enchantment?
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with the enchantments. That'd be an experiment. You'd have to work.
Because I wonder if we could like cut them into like pocket squares and just slip them into pockets.
If I could tell you this now,
just
it
pass
only
out.
seems to work once you have the shirt fully on. So
Okay.
that's at least from my experimentation. God damn! Don't experiment with this when you're by yourself.
Oh
For
my
the love of God, and make sure the doors are locked in the house if you do.
Let's
It's-
go.
I literally like a week. It was crazy.
Let's go visit my mom and be like, Mom, I want to make amends. I got you this really cool shirt.
Yeah.
I heard this great blouse.
I don't know.
So
You
you
there.
put the blouse on,
You
you
need-
dig a hole, and you just toss her in and bury her.
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
We need to go visit
Yes.
Fuzzy once we get this shirt.
Like,
He's
hey,
gonna really like this
Yeah.
shirt.
What if we all go in on the
You there? I know I already
Great shirt.
offered you a commission here, but you look like a woman who could sweet talk her way out of any situation.
That's obviously true.
I got just the item for you. And she goes back to the closing section here, and it pulls off literally a piece of lingerie off the wall. It's a garter belt.
Ooh.
Pulls
I like
off
it already.
the wall. This here is the belt of
I glance at the
adultery.
DM like,
Like, you
Oh,
have to get
the
this.
Ultimate adultery.
This is the belt of adultery.
Damn.
I like it already.
If you wear this item, as long as that person has seen you, just like at least for the first time, like since you put it on, you get one hell of a lie use out of this. Basically, if I break character, it gives you a +10 to a deception check.
Whoa.
Just once?
For that person. Like,
Once per person.
Until they see you again, like, with it on, at least.
Okay.
Wow. That's crazy.
Like, once they know, like, yeah, but it has to be visible. This has to be worn in a way they can see it. It's
So-
unfortunate.
So it's like one of those things that go like around like.
It's
the
one of those things that
waist.
kind of, around the waist, exposing, like, the freaking, it connects
So
to, like,
if
the
I'm
stockings.
wearing like
yeah.
a crop top and have it like above my jeans popping out, will that work?
The whole thing has to be visible. I've tried. I've tested it.
Strip.
No, you can just wear it on the outside of your clothes.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
not doing that.
yeah, that's
Just wear those Adidas pants and then just rip them off.
But the belt of adultery is actually something that could get you out of quite a pickle. This is $200.
Have that on
Okay,
and just wear a
so-
trench coat.
I'm gonna look to
Oh my
Daddy
God.
Warbucks over here and be like, yeah, put it on the tab.
You're getting $200 for the belt of adultery. Shit. All right, let me go. read
Actually,
the-
hey. We're buying the armor, which is pretty expensive as well. Do you want to like toss it like a little discount or something?
For what? The armor?
For the slutty.
Or are you actually
armor.
putting in that commission?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you're gonna have to borrow a little harder than that. Give me a perception check or persuasion check.
Persuasion. Can I like get advantage via like pointing to like the gold card? I mean, like I'm just saying we could take our business elsewhere.
Give me advantage.
That's a natural 20.
Upper echelon it. I tell you what, the next time you guys are back in your offices and you have a chance to talk to the Celestian, give him some good praises for me, and I think I can make you a deal. Okay?
I'll do that for you.
I'll
show him this
I'll give you the
underwear.
belt for half off. How about that?
That's amazing.
Wow.
Thank you. I really appreciate
$100.
that.
Is that okay?
Yes. Okay, so it's a +10 to a deception check when someone sees me wearing it for the first time.
I have one more. I have one more thing I'd like to get from here.
What do you need from me, sonny boy?
So I'd like to get something where when you activate it, it makes an object you want to find easier to find. So basically, like an object with like a locate objects.
Interesting. That doesn't really sound like a prank item.
I mean, it could be. You could say it's like, I want to find this banana peel to like make someone trip on it.
I can find you an item similar, but I can always commission a specific enchantment for you.
Well, what you got that's kind of like that?
Yeah, I've got something for you here. Okay. He rummages around and into his little assortment of like. This is more for headwear, like kind of where he got the hat from. This time he grabs a pair of glasses off the wall. They're really stupid looking, like the plastic rimmed star glasses with the shades on the side. These here are the sunglasses of the sun. Name's pending. But if you put these on, works once per day, but you get a really good chance of landing a hit because the sun guides your shots. It's +10 to AC once a day.
+10 to AC.
Yeah, to a single hit. Or you could turn it on full blast, and you're guaranteed a critical hit, no matter what.
So
But they break right after you use it.
Oh, so
that
not
wouldn't be AC.
so to
Sorry, not AC.
to
Sorry,
hit.
to attack.
Oh, so +10 to
Attack
hit.
bonus.
Not to you're guaranteed. If you put them on during an attack, you would
Okay. And
once
it's
per
just
day get a
one
+10.
use.
Mhm.
Not like, okay.
Just the one use per day.
Does that work for spells?
Or
Yeah,
you could,
really
or you
cool.
can guarantee yourself a critical hit, but it would break immediately afterwards.
Okay.
That's what this does.
How much for those?
These guys here $500.
Holy
shit.
These are pretty handy in a pickle. They're not for jokes.
I love pickles.
You know, maybe I'll come back for those.
That's fine. I see. You're all here. Upper echelon, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you I had a Class C magical item hidden in this office? With your guys' name on it.
Like do an investigation check to find a Class C magical item.
Okay.
Do it. Here we go. It's a. Let me
All of this
let me
stuff
double
has
check
been
and make sure.
Yeah, so these are all just kind of prank items and whatnot.
That'd be 11 to investigation.
11?
Yeah.
Yours would be a Class C, that item, if it weren't so stupid looking. That's the same with the bag of holding.
Great.
If, it would classify, but it's just such a stupid item. What'd you say?
11.
11?
Yeah.
If it's on display, you wouldn't recognize it.
Okay.
Everything here looks pretty dumb.
Okay.
Alright, what you got for us?
I have to get it out of the back room.
Oh.
In fact, I just got this in this morning.
Oh.
Just actually
Tiny
tested
man.
it just earlier. Here, let me go.
Is that why the window's broken?
That's on what it is.
He goes into his back office here, and he comes out with a small little he comes out with a small little box here that has just a big red button on it. The button on it doesn't say anything. It's just red. It looks like one of those generic that was easy or nut buttons. You know.
Okay.
Just click.
I want to push it. Holy God. Oh
No,
my God.
no.
I want to push it. Someone needs to stop me. I really want to push that
I'm just
button.
standing there like.
Nobody push that
Are you
button.
saying it out loud that you
I
want to
wanna
push the
that
button?
I put my tail in front of you and block you with my tail.
I really want to push that button.
Push it.
This here is the. I'm gonna forget my own damn items here. This is the button of remorse.
That doesn't sound as fun as the others.
Class C, of course, very dangerous. You click this button many times you want, but every time you click it, something within 30 feet of you breaks. And you, no fucking control over it.
So, what's the good thing about that?
You could break something you want to break.
Do you get to?
So you just keep pressing it until whatever
But-
you want to break breaks.
It'll break anything within.
Just breaks
30
my
feet.
heart and I start crying.
You think that's a joke?
Oh no.
There's a reason I don't have this on for sale right now. But you all are Legion folk.
I'm terrified.
You- I don't want this in my store anymore.
I don't want it.
What kind of? What? Tell me about the test you did on it.
Well, my window was the victim.
That makes sense.
What were you trying to break?
I was just testing.
So,
It's your intent.
does this work on? Does this work on organic objects or?
According to the Celestian, he's lost an assistant to this.
This is horrifying.
Holy shit, I want it so bad.
This is really scary.
Would you like to
I
make
want
a
to get as
bargain?
far away as possible from it.
I vote we
Okay.
should not let Tossel have this button.
Because clearly you're in better hands than a retailer. I'll be dealing with stuff like this. It's not cheap. But you with a gold card, I'm sure there's no problem.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
$1,700 is my asking price.
Holy, if you don't want it in your store, why don't you just give it to
Yeah, we'll just take it off your hand.
Well, I'm not gonna get rid of such a dangerous item for free.
That's fine.
We're
Not
already,
needed after all.
we're already buying a lot from you right now.
Sure are.
How about you drop that to 1,300?
Make a persuasion.
Can I help him?
Give me an argument. You just
Yeah,
help me.
I would help him by saying you know that if you give it to us, it'll be in good, safe hands. And what's the likelihood that you would actually have other people come around that would be trustworthy enough for you to sell it to, let alone be able to even afford it?
Listen, I'm guaranteed sales here. I make money if people don't buy my shit. It's guaranteed by the Legion. If you don't buy it, I win. If you buy it, I'm winning even more.
So wouldn't you rather win even more?
Do it with advantage.
My first one was a 3.
I take off my pants with my.
8.
Shit.
God damn it, Dante!
I
I
have
should have
no
let me do it.
persuasion.
Because you're upper Legion, I'm willing to drop 100 off of it.
Honestly, I can't go any higher than 1,500. I kind of have orders from above.
Do one more time, one more persuasion.
God damn it. 6.
Do it with advantage again.
What?
As a melody, of course.
15.
15, okay. What's your name?
Name's Chris.
So if I ask my friends up in the capital about Chris, I'm guaranteed an answer, right?
Depends on who you ask. I kind of.
Who am I asking?
Ask Captain Fauna.
Timing was amazing.
1,300, you got a deal.
Whoa! Damn.
Yeah, we gotta milk that as often as we can, honestly.
You see kind of the color flush from his face as you say this. As though like someone remembering like an awful smell from their past. Like a traumatizing smell if you can. If that can be a thing. It's like
1,300, that's fine.
Alright. That was
Alright.
like.
That was so
I
How
know,
good was that
I didn't
timing?
plan that, so
That was pretty great.
Alright, does everybody remember their totals? Are you buying the blouse, right? Someone take the shirt off this man?
No, I actually prefer him this way, honestly.
We'll just carry him out.
I'll
He's got the
can,
dead man's
he
blouse on.
wear? Yeah, can he wear it out of the store?
I mean, you gotta move him. I ain't moving it.
Well,
He's
well,
Just
and we
toss
have
him
to-
over her shoulder.
so tall. Make a strength check. Or an athletics. I'll give you athletics. Ooh.
16.
It's like a beach towel.
Moist because of the dime.
Well, I don't think Fissy.
I don't think Fisty wanted the dime.
Fisty did
Oh,
not
take
no,
the
but he
nickel.
acknowledged the dime, but the dime's just laying on the
No.
ground still.
No,
I'll pick up the
Fisty-
nickel.
You pick up the nickel.
did not pay for the for the nickel. Fisty paid for him to never speak to her again.
But he gave her the nickel anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So
Yeah.
I will take the nickel.
Okay. So,
As he slid the nickel, Fisty scooted away,
Um,
keeping in the exact same distance.
Hostel, you're buying the Alpha Cap and the Button of Remorse. That's
Yeah.
going to be $1,400. Okay, you bought that. Go ahead and subtract that from. Well, you don't even know your limits yet.
Hostel's buying
Oh yeah, I'm buying
everything,
her
I
stuff.
think.
You're buying
Yeah, he's at least
everything?
buying my stuff.
Okay. So who got the Belt of Adultery? That was $200 from you, or you got it half off because of your
Yeah.
bargain. So that's $1,500 with that. We have the TWI, which is $50 on top of that. So $1,550. The Muffin Top, which is from you.
I didn't
Oh,
actually
you
buy
got
it.
that one.
Yeah, she got the muffin
So you
top.
bought the
Are
Muffin
you
Top with the
buying
Potion of
one?
Feelings. Do you remember what
And the
those?
bottle of fillings, 125.
125 with those. Okay. So 125 on top of that, so it's $1,675.
I hope the card doesn't
The
get
Crying
fined.
Nickel was 15, which I think Fisty already paid.
Technically, she
And
paid
she
Okay.
paid and Maud took.
Okay, I think that was in the Deadman's Blouse, right? What was the Dead? What I said the Deadman's Blouse was.
Oh, and then I also got my armor.
Deadman's Blouse was 150, right? Or
That
Sure.
sounds right. It was pretty
Sure.
expensive. It was pretty expensive.
Because it was dangerous. he
Yeah.
said.
oh yeah, that one was 150. So on top of that, so the 1675 plus the 150, what's that? 1725.
Yeah.
No, 17. No, it'd be 1825.
Yeah,
It's the 51.
1825.
1825 is the debt that you would collect from that.
Okay.
So whether you want to record that or I can as well, I'll just put that down in case you want to. And then this menagerie of items is all rung up under your gold card.
Sweet.
It's brought in there, and thank you for joining TW's Hooligan Sundries. Please, your commission. Do I have a way of contacting you, Miss Melody?
Yeah, I give him my phone number.
Okay, you get the phone number down. Yeah, it's like I'll show you textures. It's just from TW.
Okay.
So whenever your commission's ready, I can get you your armor. And
Okay.
in theory, if you talk to one of your folk up there, I can get an expedite on the request. Because like I said, I don't have that kind of pull that an upper echelon does.
Okay, and if and whenever we get back, I can sell you back the armor I'm wearing.
Oh, absolutely. I'll take anything. I'll throw an enchantment on underpants. I have no standards. I'll enchant a human person if I could.
TW is one of those guys that buys used underwear on eBay.
He's
He's buying
what-
bath. He's
the
enchanting
majority, even the register has some semblance of a magical aura coming off. Also, would even be able to tell. Like this man is just desperate. Like the guy that's like puts everything in a laminator. You know.
Oh my God. What a hero.
That's this guy's personality. He's obsessive about enchanting and trying to make that sale from it. So, thank y'all. Have a wonderful day. Fisty carrying the corpse of Cloudman out of the
The corpse.
out of
I
the
mean,
shop.
effectively.
You guys are left outside once again.
Okay. Hey,
I feel like I'm gonna nap after that experience.
Ember, you have mage hand, right?
Yes.
What's the range on that?
It's pretty
But
far.
she's terrible at sleight of hand.
30 feet.
Okay, I have an idea. Can we make it out of town real fast?
You can do whatever you want.
Cool. Let's go just to the city limits.
Are you just walking? Roll up perception as you're walking.
Perception. Let's see if I have 13.
13. As you're walking, it's the funniest thing. There are hats flying through the air. There.
I forgot about that.
Ah! They're
Whoa.
both hooligans alike with like their assortment businessmen that were in their caps who were literally just running through the street chasing
just
after
take
their
it
hats.
off real
And as they try to
fast.
put them on, it's like those movies where like the girls are trying to force their dresses down because of the wind. They're like, and their faces like being pulled up by the breeze. That's like just
God.
I take my hat off real fast.
It's
Watch everyone kind of settle down, and then I just put it back on.
swoosh off. No hats for anybody within 100 feet.
Does this work on helmets?
Oh,
Try.
Oh, Lord. Strapped on, like.
I just put it in my pocket for now.
Okay, so you guys start navigating your way out of the town limits.
I have a question, Andrew.
What's up?
Do any of these items need attunement?
No, they're all the.
Because you can only be attuned to like a certain amount. Like
No, they're all too stupid to attune. No, the armor, like your magical armor, might when you get it. You don't
Yeah,
know the
I would
quality it's gonna be
assume.
when you get back. But for now, no.
You know that.
Everything's too stupid.
I just made it easy.
Okay,
Easy
thank you.
suggestion. Yeah.
Anyway,
As we're walking, I'm gonna
Yeah, it actually
reveal
doesn't
my
say
plan.
that.
Yeah,
It requires attunement.
So we have this button that destroys something within a 30-foot range.
you want to like take
And
it.
you have Mage Hand, which has a 30-foot range. So if we just stand out 30 feet away,
Mm-hmm.
you Mage Hand and click that bitch, we can see what kind of shit it gets into.
Mm-hmm. You want to use that like if we get in trouble or something?
No, I just want to like put it next to a tree and see what the fuck happens.
Oh, okay.
Or like, since we're in Louisiana, see if we can find like a gator or something and just like blow it up.
Blow a gator?
if you're walking, it would take a couple hours to get out of town from that.
Yeah.
This is a bigger city.
All right, fine, we can do something else.
No, I mean you can't. No,
No,
that's how
we
you want to
can-
spend your day. That's fine.
We can go to the
I'm just letting you know. It's if you're walking out of town, that's how it's long.
go to the van.
Yeah, let's take the van.
Fisty can drive you.
Sweet, let's fucking
You walk back to your hotel. It's just about like a 20-minute walk. You're already downtown when you packed in. So you grab your van and you'll be able to make your way to the outskirts if you want. Be about at this time it's about like 10 a.m. So not necessarily peak traffic. About 10-15 minute drive. Anyway, you'd be able to make yourself out of town. And so you'd be in the kind of outskirts. Do you have anywhere specific you were looking for?
Not necessarily, just somewhere with like either trees or alligators.
Okay, yeah, you can find a local wood nearby. Some trees. There might be a lake if you go further in. Just
No, we'll just do a tree. See what
okay, yeah.
happens.
So you'd eventually go off road here or park at some part on the road and walk. The group would venture out to a section of wood that matches Hostel's description. Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard.
So I set the button down and then I measure out about 30 feet and have everyone come stand next to or behind me. And then I tell Ember to go crazy with the button.
Okay. I'll just take it and go out as far as I can with my spell.
How long does Mage Hand extend out to?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, so you stand just outside the radius.
Yeah.
As far as you calculate. Okay, so where do you put the button?
I just put
tell
it
me what
next to
the-
a tree.
Huh?
I just
Just next to a tree. Okay, is that the only thing in the vicinity?
I mean, I imagine if it's woods, there's probably like multiple trees.
Okay, so like you put it kind of next to like the first tree in this, but
Yeah.
there are other trees like behind it within the radius as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have this all just like walk back about 30 feet and then I say, okay, Amber,
Okay.
go.
Amber, you press the button.
Holy shit.
You
We're
see a
so
little
stupid.
orange hand.
I'm about to be so pissed if my armor's broken again.
You're out of range.
Okay.
You're just out.
trust
Everyone
issues.
roll perception, or whoever's looking at it.
God, this is
As-
so stupid.
I'd be looking at it.
I got a nat 1.
Oh my god.
22.
You're too excited.
Hang on, let me double check.
Nice.
Also blinked when this happened.
God damn it!
Like,
Oh,
shit.
that's a nat 1.
Oh my god. Not blink. Okay.
It's not.
Yeah, I got a 19.
The details of what was going on were kind of more focused on the mage hand rather than the button at the time, because that was like the focus which we're looking at. The people that were paying specific attention, like Melody, Ember, Fisty as well, see like a plume of dust pop up from underneath the button as this happens.
Whoa.
Just like a plume of dust, just kind of like geyser up from it, and it's a very faint layer of dust, but it pops up as this happens.
I run towards it.
I was gonna say, don't press it again. I'm gonna go see.
Okay,
Nope.
as you walk up towards the button, there is a like a spider-webbed fissure right underneath the button. There's just like basically like someone ground pounded right there, like Superman landing.
Just broke the ground.
Hell yes, this is the coolest thing.
Wow.
Yep.
I put it in my pocket.
Put it in and presses the button on your thigh.
Holy
No,
shit.
knowing our like Melody's guitar would just like explode.
I tell you,
Oh,
you do have a bag of holding. You can put it.
The
My
muffin
fanny
top.
pack of holding. It's called.
Yeah, let's put it in the muffin top.
The muffin top of holding.
Maud who's wearing it proudly, right?
No,
I mean,
Amber
I-
has it on.
Oh, you're wearing it?
Amber's totally squaring that thing.
Excellent.
She's like, guys, isn't this hilarious looking?
Okay, so
You love it.
put it away. You just press the button once, right? And going on from there. Okay, so because yeah, the man dismissed fight, it can break anything, and that does include itself. So
I don't know,
Careful.
that scared Amber pretty good.
It's expensive.
So I have a I have a question.
What's up?
So, like, do you just roll whenever we press it?
I have a percentage
table.
die, and there's
See
a
what
variety
happens.
of things. It would land on, it would calculate the distance, or if there are people nearby, if it would affect that.
Okay. I was really hoping like a bird was flying by. And
Like in Shrek.
You just
Holy
see
shit.
red mist.
Imagine breaking a bird. That bird broke.
let's do it again. Let's do it again.
It's just fly over the.
I think
It's the worst.
the
This is super dangerous. I have
the
fun.
pitcher in MLB. Have you guys seen that? He throws a
Oh my
pitch.
god,
And
yes.
then
Yeah,
it just looks
the
like
bird
there's
just
this explosion of white because a bird flew by just at the time the pitch.
If you watch it at normal speed, it looks like his ball exploded into feathers.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's fantastic.
Okay. So you have now a menagerie of items, a still unconscious Cloud Man, and
Oh, yeah,
Should
he's
we
still
take that
unconscious.
fucking
and
thing
Fury
off
Climate
of-
is still in the van unless you brought him out for some reason.
Fisty brought him.
I feel like
You
we
brought in
definitely
just
got-
some random. Cloudman, check out this button. You throw him in the radius.
No! Holy shit.
Oh, Cloud, man.
It'll be fine.
Fisty would only do that to Fuzzy.
Fair.
Poor Fuzzy. The man came through. Leave him be. Okay, so that information's in front of you now. What do you guys do?
Okay, we should probably wake up Cloudman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna be very confused.
Are there any other
Rip the
pranks
shirt
you
off
want
of
to
him.
do on him?
We can definitely.
He already
make
has
some drinks
penises on his
later.
face.
He's got two penises
What
sort
if
of
I
fighting on his
put the
face.
tickle gum in his mouth? So that he
I forgot about the tickle gun. Fuck. Anyway, that's cheap price. I'll add it on. It's all one. It's all on the big bill.
I have an idea. Let's pull out Mage Hand, put the button in his hand. We go back
No.
up 30 feet
No.
and
Oh,
take
that's
the
mean.
We can't like kill Cloudman.
And
We
then
break
just-
the button.
and then just see if he pushes the button or not when he wakes up.
Okay, man.
He's not
Probably
gonna
like,
know
what's
what
the
it
button?
is because he wasn't.
Exactly. It'll
No,
be
no, no, no.
hilarious.
I'll just put the tickle gum in his mouth.
The tickle gun.
Before we wake him up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you
And
put,
then
you
we
put
should-
a chunk of tickle gum just in his mouth, just slide it in
Do
there.
we have an
Don't-
extra hat laying around?
You tell me, man. You guys brought them.
I
The
don't
clothes.
have that.
I want to say we have an extra hat laying around and I put
Okay,
it on his head before he wakes up.
Who's going to undress Cloudman? Because it's sure shit not gonna be me.
I'll
You put
take-
it on over his
Yeah.
clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not naked.
I'll take off his blouse.
Okay, you wriggle the blouse off of this lanky man, and once it gets over his head, it's just like, oh, pickles! And he spits just this glob of gum on the ground, which was just moistening as it sat in his mouth, unmoving for like, wow, I feel like I told a joke that like affected my mouth. Why are we in the desert?
Oh,
Where are we?
don't worry about
We're
it.
just
What?
on the outskirts.
I was
We're
just
fine.
trying on the pirate blouse, and now I am in the outer planes.
Oh yeah, you were trying that on. Here, try it on. Let's see how it looks.
Okay. Cloudman wiggles it back on once it gets over his head. Just his eyes roll back. And
Never gets old.
hold on.
Oh no. His heart just stopped.
His head he face plants
No!
and takes takes 2 bludgeoning damage
Oh,
as his
yeah.
face just literally hits the dirt.
Oh, poor Cloudman.
You see like a little pool of nose blood underneath
Oh,
in the
come
blood.
on,
No.
guys.
If I didn't do it, someone else would have. Okay.
Oh, I was
Fisty's gonna take the shirt off of him,
Okay.
and
I do not like this!
Cloudman,
Ah!
and then Fisty's gonna just plant one on him, and use one of her hand of healing things to heal his bleeding nose.
Oh! Why would you kiss me? I am man of
Was he
heirs,
not
not
still
man of the
asleep?
ladies.
Was he still asleep?
Does it heal me any? You woke me up.
Yes, so that'll be.
Or do you kiss me before you take the buffs off?
No, after.
Okay.
You
okay.
strip him, then kiss him.
Yeah, he reacts like, my goodness,
Yes.
that is not okay.
So that is.
I'm not ready for marriage, I'm too young.
Martial arts die plus your wisdom modifier, so that is.
All this effort to kiss heals.
So
This
expensive.
Cloudman.
We can totally make you that for cheaper.
That's 6. He gets 6 heals.
6 heals, okay, that'll put him back at full health.
That'd be super cool though. Yeah, we could make
Oh, by the way,
Oh, my
Cloudman,
nose feels like better now. Hello.
Sure
if
want
you
to see
find
good
a button on any of us, don't push it.
Oh, that is easy
Ever.
enough.
Okay, just don't push
Well,
it.
thank God you told me because I like pressing buttons.
Me
so
too.
I would have pressed it.
Tiny baby man.
And yeah, thank you, Rob. Oh, I will not press no buttons. Thank you, Chrisman.
Oh. Hey, put on this hat real fast, and I just give him a normal hat.
Oh my goodness, look at this normal hat.
And then I put on the other hat.
Whoa, my normal hat. I am sorry, Chrisman, I lost your hat.
It's like we just
He keeps
caught
trying to
one.
put on my normal hat. It's just like running in the distance till eventually crosses the 100-foot threshold, and it's like, that was close. Whoa, my!
I take it off, walk toward the Cloudman, put the fucking hat on, come on!
I am trying. I'm so embarrassed.
What's going on?
I'm not
Why would I have
trying.
your
This
boat?
is not. No, this never
This
happens.
is so mean.
It's so windy today.
I can't believe it. I just. Am I doing it wrong?
I can't believe it.
Here, try one more time.
You know, this wouldn't be a problem if I had my fancy blouse on.
Here, how about you put it on?
No,
Okay.
guys.
No.
Poor guy.
The poor man's very confused and missed the entirety of what happened at DW.
I can't wait to lie to him with the underwear.
Oh, with the garter belt.
You gonna flash him?
Nah, because I'm just gonna treat it like a strip show every time.
Alrighty.
He's
I
like
did.
watching very
I
intently.
didn't know we were leaving the city. I told you I wanted to buy a shield and a weapon while I was
Oh, well,
here.
we'll go back.
We're going back. I wanted
Okay,
to
so I was like, man, we are really making progress. Okay, so you guys load back in and you start heading towards the city.
Yes.
This might be a good time to take a break since we're hitting the 2-hour mark. If that's okay with you guys.
Pee!
Or if you don't want to take a break, we can just resume. I do have to pee though,
I'm
so I
gonna do
like
it.
breaks.
Sure. Yeah, you definitely don't get a break.
No breaks.
The babyman's staring at me. I hate him.
He's so cute.
He sat on my lap.
I saw him. He's being adorable.
He's so soft like
I love Tiny Baby Man.
Like a bunny man.
Tiny Baby Man.
He's like, you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Hey, you talking to me?
He's got no legs. He's just a
He's got no
he's just
legs.
a white potato with a
He's
head.
got no legs, Mon says with a posed look.
He ain't got no legs.
Ain't got no legs.
Yeah,
Lieutenant
Mon says
Dan.
that.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, you got legs.
You ain't got no legs.
I didn't expect you to buy all the items.
They were too
I was
stupid.
the reasonable one.
They were too stupid to deny.
I mean,
Like,
like,
Mon
bag
doesn't-
of holding is
Some
nice
cool
to have, but
shit.
it's not as good as a regular bag
Well,
of
for
holding.
Mon,
but-
it doesn't make much sense because he has like all he really needs for weaponry. I mean, like he wouldn't be able to fit a shield in there.
Yeah.
And
it's
then-
only 1 foot, like, hole.
Exactly.
So it's-
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to fit that. And then like all that he carries as far as weapons goes is just his cartridges. So
That's fair.
I didn't really have a
Yeah,
use for
yeah,
it.
you don't have to worry about
I
melee
was,
weapons like
I was
everyone else.
honestly
It's
gonna
gonna
ask
stream
if
to
there was
see
like
my
a bag of
whole butt.
holding or something. So when he got that and Mom's like, I don't want it. I was like, I want
Why you
it.
didn't ask? Because the muffin top is the best.
So great.
Oh, look at
And the TWI.
Oh, it's great.
I want to use that with the bottle of feelings. I think that would be hilarious.
Huh.
Like
Not only
take
are
away the
you
alcohol
not
and
only are you an
everything,
extreme of one emotion, but you're also sober.
but- Yes.
I think that I think the bottle of feelings would be great to create like a very convincing distraction.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we could do, like if we're ever cornered again,
Or just if we're ever hanging out in a bar and just want to do some dumb shit.
if we ever come across Diego again.
I'm gonna, yeah. He's out there.
Fucking.
He
yeah,
chose to run. He's not rehabilitating, so he could be anywhere.
Asshole.
Stretch my legs. Oh. I cannot stretch my arm.
It's so bright in here. My head hurts so bad.
Do you need something?
I just took something on our way here, so it's only been 2 hours.
What'd you take?
Tylenol.
I can give you a perfect.
Doesn't have to be 4 hours apart.
Didn't you say it's been 5 hours?
No, it's been 2.
Jesus.
I actually don't think that it
2
matters.
to
What?
3 generally.
That's
Somebody's
like
gotta
walking
hold
into that one room in PT and there's the lady standing there. That's what it was when I opened it. It was like, what the
You go down the hallway and she's just standing there. No, I'm just holding the ceiling
Because
up.
they're not made of the same
Your house
thing.
would collapse if it weren't for me. You should be grateful.
Baldwin, you are my wife.
Someone tickle him.
Get the tickle gum, the gumble bum. Get the gumble bum.
The gumble bum.
Oh. You have some sodas if you guys want some.
I take a little caffeine.
Okay, I have Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola.
I'll take a pep.
Okay, I'm not a pepper boy for you.
Pepper boy.
I have PhD in the peppers. I also have Coca-Colas and 7-Ups. I also have Barks root beer.
Barks is caffeine.
It does.
I remember when I told you that.
You ruined my day.
Yeah, because you were trying to
I was trying to quit caffeine for like a year, and I had compensated by switching to Barks because I knew root beer didn't have caffeine, and he was like, "You know,
Except bars.
and I had to go check the label. I was like, I can't believe it.
Yep.
I'm so upset.
Well, and also,
I remember that.
for the longest time, if you went to like a Coke Freestyle machine, it would list Barks under the no caffeine section.
really?
Oh, only 3. Hot damn.
That's what I usually take.
I'm getting high. Watch out, tiny baby man.
What's wrong?
So yeah, the music that I
You're
sent,
trying to drug me.
the music that I sent to the music suggestion chat.
Mario on it.
Yeah, if you want to play it, I was gonna put.
Oh, that's loud.
It's almost as obnoxious that I was playing, so that's fine.
Yeah. So I thought of that when I heard the item shop music. I was like, oh, it's the same vibe. It's so stupid.
Perfect. I'll have to use that again for the next time you go to TW's.
If we ever happen to go back.
We have to at some point for
Oh, we'll
Melodies
do
on
that.
it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I thought
formalities
I kind of got the vibe that he would
Which
ship.
is unless you
to-
contact somebody up east. Yeah, it's gonna be a week.
Go we need to call Fauna.
Okay, so I think
Ask
is
him.
everybody done with the break? Or
Expedite.
Yep, I just need to stretch my legs.
no
a
quick
bit.
trip break this time. That gives us a lot of time to play.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I had a hearty supper before I came.
Hearty super. Anyway,
Hearty
right?
super.
So you guys would load back into the trucks at this point and get for your devices.
Okay.
I want to go through the brochures and see if they have like a pet store or something.
Pet store?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not necessarily. There are a couple downtown. There's one for like a shelter you'd be able to adopt from. There's also one that has exotic pets.
I want to,
Ooh,
yeah.
I wanna go
look
to-
for some, like,
I want to go to
magic
the look for exotic pets too.
Oh,
Okay.
we can push the button there.
No.
No!
Glass shatters and a Komodo dragon just starts sprinting your way. Roll initiative.
Holy
push it
shit.
again, push it again, push it again. Hostle's neck snaps.
What if it breaks something like
Leaves a
really?
mark.
What if it breaks something like just really annoying, like your pinky?
Or like your dick or something.
I mean, there's no bones there. Like,
Well, you can break a dick.
you can actually.
Break anything if you try hard enough.
Okay. So, is that someone you and once again, Cloudman speaks of as well. It's like, I could go to an armory because this dagger does not do me much justice for my skill set. So, I get a poker weapon or something.
Cloudman,
like
your
shield.
dagger is quite frankly embarrassing. I vouch for us to go there first.
I
this
respect this dagger. This dagger gives me lots of nice encouragements. Okay.
I mean, I appreciate the sentimental value of it, but like, if we're gonna be on the road,
my friend gave this to me. Do not be mean to my dagger.
Oh, your friend gave it to you?
I'm just saying we need to get you a better piece of equipment before we get into any more fights.
Oh, very well. I was about to say, I can only, this only stabs so deep.
Alright.
But if we could do that, yeah, I don't know. I will shop for iguanas if you guys are going there as well.
Let's get your armor first.
Let's get your stuff first.
Okay, so yeah, showing back up at the, making you drive way back into downtown. You go back towards the...
Making my way downtown.
Towards the section of Reudenbaugh.
It's the only song that ever plays in the
once
RV.
again in Legion affairs, equipment for people that are of the military folk aspect, and you'd be able to once again navigate yourself to an area that meets that ilk. You find yourself a blacksmith here. It's not necessarily this day and age's version of a blacksmith. Someone just definitely specializes in armor or like padded clothing, Kevlar, and reinforcing uniforms and whatnot. You showed up there. I was like, okay, I'm going to make this amazingly awkward, but I have $0 and 0 cents. I left my money in Morial, so this is going to be kind of awkward.
Oh, jeez.
Chloe, can you keep a hold of any of your stuff?
I literally made it to Pelgrass with just a dagger. I can't believe I survived. Oh, and the map. I lost that though when I got to Pelgrass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I lost it. It's gone.
At least you're honest.
We got the map back. This is perfect.
Yeah, and someone died.
In Pelgrass? I didn't do that one.
Oh, was that me?
Oh, you were the one that
That's her
stomped
name.
at Mr. Bluff. That was hilarious. That guy was a prick.
That was true.
Good job, Fisty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't condone murder, but... Okay, anyway. If that is okay, I will be willing to sell my services. I do not want to impose on the group. I know this is asking for a burdensome.
Has he
But-
noticed the dicks on his face?
No. They're blatant and they're colorful. They kind of clash with his red skin, but other than that, there's two
He has
sword
red
fighting dicks
skin?
on his. That's how Psyops are. They're more like darker or almost sunburn colored.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Cloudman says I will help pay since I didn't buy anything at the trickster shop.
Are you sure, Mr. Mott? I will definitely make it up for you because I already owe you so much for this journey.
You can pay him in back rubs. Modular likes that.
That's
Oh no, my
why would
hands
you-
are like knives. This will not
How-
be good for you.
How did you even know that?
I'm really intuitive.
You're the dad.
It's true. Her fists work wonders.
Do dads like back rubs?
I think everyone likes back
It's
rubs.
true.
I guess it's that's
Yeah,
kind of.
dads love back
Do you have a
rubs.
back?
Dante does not like back.
Really? He's not a dad. That's his why.
There you go.
Driving down, you'd be able to find this this store that specializes in this.
It's me. I'm the
Cloudman would approach the retailer here. It's like, hello, I would like to be buying a shield, and I would like to see your assortment of finessed weapons. Because
Very inconvenient
I'm
thing to take
not
a
going to
finessed
brag,
weapon.
but my skill set involves finessed weapons. I'm sorry. The man's like, it's fine, man. I'll get you some weapons. He brings him over to like this kind of like a circular shield that's very, very low, and it kind of straps over the forearm
Like a
here,
buckler.
so to be able to use it this way, and so that would for a shield of that caliber there, it's just about it's pretty cheap actually. It's about $10.
Oh yeah.
And so you'd be able to get that for him as well. And if you're looking for, I'm trying to figure out what kind of weapon would work well for me.
Rapier's probably a good finesse weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, rapier, okay. What does rapier do? Like,
That's a
You stab
sword.
things
I'm
with
just
it.
learning words. You have to apologize for
It
me.
goes deeper than a dagger.
It's true.
It's a small sword.
It is not bad actually. Like a dagger is just.
It is a small,
a
fast
dagger
sword.
is like a butter spreader. This is like a potato carver. This is good. Okay, well, do you sell rapers?
No.
He means rapiers.
Rapiers.
Did I say something bad?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Looks like it's all good, man. I got some rapiers for you. You just hold right now. I'll get you something. And he floats over to the atoms like a wisp. He picks also this nice rapier off the wall. It's got a very it doesn't look like it's like the finest steel. This is something that's clearly made for mass production. Something that would have a bunch back, but it still is good at doing what it does. It doesn't have a specific look or feel to it. It's a Walmart brand rapier.
Nice.
I got this for you, baby. Along with the other guy, that's gonna be an additional $25 for this. It's like, oh man, I could do so much with $25.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could like buy like a ticket for like a horse ride or something. Not that I would do that. I hate horses.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to buy yourself something a little nicer, like that amount of money is no issue for me.
Okay.
So, but if that's what you
this
want,
is perfect. Like I simply need something to like to whittle me over until I get to where my hammer is.
sure.
I left my hammer in a different city.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah,
But for now, this will work perfectly for me.
sure. I'll buy you the shield and the.
Thank you,
Right.
Mod Man. I appreciate it. Oh wait, Mod Man sounds weird. I just call you Mod.
Mod. Yeah, you just call him Mod.
Yeah.
You specifically remarked at one point, like, why would I call
You're
him
right.
Mod
I'm forgetful. All right, so that'll be $35. So you'll be able to ring that in.
All right.
And purchasing that for Cloudman, he is now re-equipped with a shield and a rapier.
Yay.
Hell yeah! So it's gonna be a little bit more useful in combat aside from forgetting his.
Subtract that from mine.
What do
I
you
would
got?
also like to get something.
Yes. So yeah, you would also. I assume all of you are in the same store. So you'd be able to do that.
Yeah,
He's so
Ember's,
tiny and he's so
walking
baby and so
around.
man.
Do you happen to have any like crossbows or anything like that here?
You want a crossbow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hook you up with a crossbow.
Like a light
Look pretty.
crossbow.
Anything just like a basic light crossbow. We got the big ones too. We got also some magical grade crossbows as well. But those are pretty cumbersome.
Do you have magical light crossbows? I'm a little weak.
Yeah. Let me see.
She's noodles for arms.
I do. I was made
Let me
for
see what I
fire
can do
magic,
for
not
you.
heavy weaponry.
Okay.
Need
He
some-
goes into the back
These are
and
lifting weights.
okay. He's like, I can get you. I can get you basically a Legion grade version of a light crossbow. It doesn't work on normal ammunition. You basically be attacking with force damage instead of pierce. They're kind of like hitting rounds. You exchange one spell slot for 20 shots.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful because those shots they only last a day, or until you take a long rest. This is me breaking the fourth wall here, but yeah.
I mean, as a magical person.
But no,
I
yeah,
really understand
that's actually
kind
been
of
a
wearing
science
out
converting your Sojin
magical
pool
energy
into weaponry. And so I feel like in the long run this is gonna save you a lot of trees. You know, all the bark that goes into bolts is really just a bummer, man. Anyway, I think I can get you one of these.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little bit more expensive than
Okay.
a normal crossbow if you're okay with that.
How much?
It's gonna be $200.
Okay.
Okay. If you were wanting a regular size crossbow, I can bump that up to 400. And it's still use the same pump, but you just want to go with the light. That's fine. I can hook you up with that.
She'll hand over her card.
Taking the Legion card, he'd swipe it very, very daintily. It just has kind of like a rhythm to everything he does. It sounds like he's listening to music, but he doesn't have anything in his head. He's got that Elon Musk like chip implanted, just jamming. Anyway, scans it, and he gives you the crossbow.
Awesome.
So this would have the same stats as a light crossbow, though. Although you can exchange any level of spell slot for 20 bolts.
Okay. So first and second would have just the same amount. Okay.
At least for now, you can study in the future to try to find better ways of prioritizing this energy, because any of the magic in this universe can be improved upon if you do enough studying. Okay, but that would be accessible to you.
Yeah, I was like, I need to add more weapons.
I heard we are going to go fight alligators at the store. At the pet store.
Wanna fight them?
Okay. You navigate. This is no longer in the Legion district. This is more of an like a recreational kind of nuancy kind of part of town. You find Yvonne's exotic friends and enemies.
Whoa. Okay.
It's
I
this
love
pet
that
store
it
that's
was-
basically, you walk in and it's like the jungle section of the Sedgwick County Zoo. It's immediately like a wave of humanity hits you, and it's very clear that the majority of this store is meant to house wild animals as well as captive as well. The dangerous ones, of course, being held upon in different sections upon glassware and stuff. But for the most part, anything you see flying around in the store is something you can buy.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. So as you enter in, this is the sight that catches you. You're like walking right into the Amazon here. There's kind of you can tell, especially a hostile who would be just kind of passively more perceptive with his arcana. There's like an illusion kind of to the background where the walls kind of meet this area that's making it look like the jungle's going on further when it's clearly just like just an illusion to simulate that. At least for the animals, some birds fly into the wall every once in a while.
Oh no!
But there are a lot of sparrows and stuff that make their way in from the upstairs, but it doesn't matter.
What cool store.
So this is you guys are in the store
Rainforest
now.
Cafe.
What do you guys do?
Kind of. Rainforest Cafe,
You
but
want
more
an
humid.
animal?
I
Are
want to.
you going to take care of it?
Oh, sprinkle.
Yes.
No,
You
you'd be
doubt
surprised how
me.
easy it is to forget that you have an animal with you.
Not me.
Tell it to your raven, CJ.
Excuse me. That was a spiritual being that I got from my deity.
Tell that to your imp, CJ.
that I never used. That I used
Exactly.
like one time.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, well, Ember's a little bit more responsible than I am, especially as Gigi. Okay, so
They're both fire.
they were both fire. Oh yeah, Ember's fire too. That's hilarious. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. So you're in the store. What do you want to do?
I'd like to go to the counter, as it were.
You find basically it's almost kind of like a zoo wrangler that's kind of
Like a ginger.
wandering the store here.
I'm gonna
It's like a
buy-
whole
I'm
building
totally
is
gonna
dedicated to this pet store. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
And you walk over, he's like, "Hi, what can I do for you?"
Oh,
Hi.
hello. Hey.
Oh.
Moth's like flustered by this extremely Australian
Hi.
name.
Eat it.
Yeah.
I'm the alligator wrangler. What can I do for you?
That
Yeah,
fossil really
what's the hey?
What's like a dog?
What's the most dangerous thing you got?
Oh, you want to know what we got here?
Yeah.
We got ourselves a bog wyvern.
A
Bog.
what?
A bog wyvern.
Tell me
Show
about
it
the.
to me right now.
Tell me about the bog wyvern.
Oh, we can't show it to you. It's locked in the basement. It's unreasonably carnivorous.
What does that
Would you say,
That phrasing.
based off of your best guess, is it within 30 feet of us?
What did you say? Say that again.
Like, based off of just, like, what you would guess, is it within 30 feet of us?
You're gonna break the bog wyvern? Oh, it's like we have to go down a couple floors. We don't really keep it like exposed to anything that can immediately like trigger its sensory. You know,
But, like,
it has like a berserk effect. It's
but like
crazy.
in, like, a straight line, would you say it's, like, within, like, 30 feet of us?
I'm trying to think of 30 feet like in the downward. Like, is this 30 feet? Like, what's a good?
One story is
justification?
usually 10 feet.
Well,
I'm trying to think of a good like comparison in real life to compare 30 feet to.
that would be 10 yards. So it should be about 16 steps.
Are you about to roll step?
I'm gonna try.
No.
For it?
The learning portion of the session. Ow.
So, like, daunting.
14.
So this is like 14 feet, so like double this. Oh no, it's way further down.
Okay,
So the
I take it by the way you're describing it, the Black Wyvern is not tameable.
Oh no, it can make for a reasonable amount if you like honed
It's
enough.
30 feet.
Well, it's meant to be sold to like RJs and shit for like wolf what do I call wolf millions and
What?
whatnot.
Yeah. Okay, let me
But
rephrase.
this one is not particularly nice. I'm gonna warn you right
Right,
there.
neither are we.
Well, I have lots to sell. I can sell you a Bog Wyvern right now, but I can't sell it to the general populace. Just gonna let you
Listen.
know that.
We need to meet with it first. You know, like how
Alright,
you do.
we're not buying this. We're
at
not.
the pet-
It's not happening.
Like at the Humane Society, when you have to like,
Meanwhile,
sit
while-
in with the cat.
Cloudman tries to get his pocket bag from a waterworks. A freaking dragon just bursts. What?
Fisty's gonna try to find a poison dart frog.
Okay.
Why?
Roll perception
no.
for me.
Is it cute?
Yeah.
Can I buy like a hamster or something?
Why do you guys want pets?
So that's a 19.
Oh, this is
Perception.
so
A 19?
bad.
Oh yeah. You find your way to a nearby kind of amphibious region, more mossy, with more climbable rocks for smaller bits. And yeah, there's just an
Guys, we
absolute
can't get pets.
menagerie of colorful little dangerous frogs just kind of clinging, jumping from one rock to
Yes,
another
they
over
will.
the lakeside area.
Poison dart.
It's roped off from the path that customers are allowed to walk on, but it's misty, so.
Fisty's gonna try to catch one of the more brightly colored ones.
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't have any cuts on her hand.
Well, I mean, that's not, might not necessarily matter. Anyway, catch one, make an acrobatics. As you're just you burst in here, and they all just start springing everywhere like a swarm of geese, being startled from
Oh
their
no, not
perch.
geese.
One time.
So it would actually be worse for me if it were, and it doesn't matter because I.
You
want
want to try athletics for it?
No, I was going to say that it should be an animal handling.
Are you?
to catch
Is
a frog.
Fisty going to go at it that gracefully?
Well, like she's gonna like.
I feel
sneak
like
up and
Fisty
just
would
try to-
literally just try to grab like crazy and go for like the Mr. Miyagi a mosquito grab or the fly thing.
You know, when push comes to shove, it doesn't matter because she rolled an at one.
Why are you defending this thing? No.
I just think in general to catch an animal, it's an animal.
One of the frogs lands in your mouth.
I hope.
Make a Constitution save.
15.
15. Okay. You spit it out just in time before your saliva's tainted. I know most of the frogs flee into the water from whence they dwell.
Fisty's gonna go back up to the store guy.
Okay. Hi.
How much for one of the colorful frogs?
Well, I could sell you one of those little froggies there for about well, let's see what one of those for about $600 for one.
Holy shit.
They're wild animals. They're exotic. They're expensive. You pick the exotic shop. I mean, we got beagles and like Persian cats like across the way. You wanted a hamster? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You brought up a hamster. I don't think we sell those kind of animals here, mate.
What about just like a small? Like,
We have were-hamsters.
Just a
If you want one of those.
Where?
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, were-hamsters. They're all over the place around here. They're like capybaras. They're huge.
I want like something small that I could like put in a ball and tie it to my waist.
I
Oh,
would
you don't want a
tarantula.
were-hamster then. We can get you like a finch or like, do you want like a feathered creature?
Get a tarantula.
Ooh.
No, I gotta just want like a hamster.
I don't. I definitely don't want to wear a hamster then. Well,
I'll still-
I can.
Could I borrow $300?
Aww.
What for?
I want one of the colorful frogs.
Okay, I just like the person playing me, I do not like frogs, so
Not too scared of frogs.
Crazy.
pick yourself another animal and I'll
Don't
buy it.
Oh.
Why?
Buy no fucking frogs.
He's unreasonable.
What was our limit that we started with?
1,000
Minus
sure.
his.
What do you mean? All of your base cards have $1,000 on them.
Okay.
You haven't necessarily contacted anyone yet since you left the gauntlet or been reached out to yet.
Mhm.
But that is at least your flatline limit. $1,000.
Hey, Fisty. Let me do some looking around, and if I can, I will probably help you. Okay?
Please don't put a frog in.
Michael, I'm talking to Fisty.
Oh. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I was trying to find other brightly colored jungle animals.
You're okay. I mean, if you really want one, let me see what I can find here, and then I might be able to lend you some.
What about like a little guppy? Those are pretty cute and colorful.
Guppy.
Mostly 50 wants something poisonous,
Why?
so that she can rub her frog on her fist and then put it back in a
And
like
punch people.
its little
Oh,
frog
holy
terrarium
shit.
hanging from her, and then punch people.
That's
Oh my
really
God.
great.
How about you just get like a cricket or something?
That's death. That's
no,
a death
I want to be able
punch.
to pet it.
You can pet a cricket.
No, you can't.
You absolutely won't. Don't lie to yourself. You can pet a cricket. Don't even lie. Liar.
You cannot
picking-
pet a cricket.
Caleb can barely pet the cats. She's over here trying to pet a cricket.
He is asleep.
Because he's
so I didn't-
passed
Mama
out.
just bit you.
She pissed me off so much. She's
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
It's because she was down here rubbing on CJ's shoes, and then Zura was batting at her.
As one
I'm just
does.
pissed. Okay, let's
She was all
let's
already
let's
angry.
focus here. So you're not buying Toad for Fisty, right?
It's quite cloudy.
Okay.
I mean, Fisty, as long as you do not let that frog anywhere near me, I'll get it for you. But if that thing comes within like 5 feet of me, I am fucking chopping the shit out of that. And killing it.
I'm squishing that frog.
I did find a venomous mammal.
Ew, what?
A venomous mammal?
What is it?
Yeah.
Fucking honey baggy.
I'd like an
Some
anteater,
shrews, male platypuses.
Please get a platypus! Please get a platypus! That's so stupid! Please get it!
I don't want to be a history buff for you. As a fellow Aussie, I do want to let you know the platypus went extinct like 80 years ago.
Oh,
Oh
That's heartbreaking.
But we do have some other miscreant creatures that have stumbled from the radioactive waste that was the East.
Yeah. What kind of potential like combat familiars would you have that are maybe not quite as extreme as a bog wyvern?
Oh, there's are you looking for reptilian, avian, or you looking for mammalian? All sorts of genuses and families.
Reptilian strikes my fancy.
Oh, reptilian, we got the bog wyvern. Oh, you didn't want the bog wyvern. Okay.
Bog wyvern's a bit extreme. I don't know where I'd keep it.
Okay, well, we got the seal mimic.
The seal mimic?
Yeah, it's one of the very few species of lizard folk that exist around here that are completely bipedal. It'll stand next to you like a little kid.
Holy shit.
They're great.
Are they...
They act like dogs. They got quite they're very hard to keep satiated. They require a lot of attention.
Okay.
But they just stand there. It's really unnerving. Oh, stand there like this. It's super scary. You never thought you wanted to see a lizard staring at you while it's standing on 2 legs, but it's horrible.
This thing sounds horrifying. What kind of a diet does this thing have? Like to require? You said it takes a lot to keep it satiated. Did you
Sorry,
just mean it has like
I'm
means like a
scared.
lot of
Did I call it a what mimic? What did I call
a seal mimic?
it? Seal mimic, that's right.
So it just takes a lot of like attention.
It's just
basically.
needy, like a pet.
Oh, just like any pet.
Oh, yeah, almost it's like owning a parakeet. Like, it's gonna make noise if it's not getting a lot of attention. But then again, you can train anything these days as long as you're good at it.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
What and is it good for like combat?
Oh,
like,
they carry stuff for you. They're good pack animals. They're like they're like little servants, like children. They hold their purses at the market and stuff. They're also good at they're very good at pest control. They take care of larger rodents up to opossums, raccoons. They also clear around bugs as well. They're very good for that kind of stuff. They don't really do you can teach them tricks and stuff, but they don't do houseworks. They're not children. They're not slaves after all. They're just lizards.
Just imagine
They're
this
not
fucking
slaves.
lizard on its hind legs carrying a purse.
Oh, they also spit poisons. Be careful.
Oh!
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
No, don't necessarily do that. It's like a defense mechanism, like a skunk.
Oh, it's not like I could like
Oh,
train it.
no, it's just not that they laugh and then all of a sudden you have to make death saves. No.
Yeah, it's not like I could train it to spit poison at my enemy.
You can do that. I'm sure you can train them. It might take a bit. What do you
How
got?
about one of these?
Those are the
slow
worst.
The slow lorry, yeah.
Oh, we have slow lorises, yeah. They're a bit deviated from the normal folk, but you'd be free to get one. They're poisonous though, so well, venomous. I think slow
Yes,
loris is venomous. That's right.
venomous.
So you gotta be
The
careful.
only venomous primate.
It's crazy. We do have some lorises though. Like I said, we have the 4-armed loris, the 6-armed loris, and the 8-armed loris. You're free to pick from one of those.
The insectoid loris and the arachnid.
The more arms they get, the more handy they get. They can hold on to anything. It's like a drawing and quartering something. They just grab on like a spider web.
God.
I don't suppose you have like a really small anteater,
Ants ate it. No,
like a small like a cat-sized anteater.
like I said,
God,
the werehamsters kind of function like that. If you were looking for something along that ilk, but other than that, anteaters don't also exist anymore.
I would like a Spider-Man.
Yeah, a lot of the Australian wildlife isn't really a thing anymore.
Like one of these.
Kangaroos, they're dead as hell.
Whoa.
Oh wow, they're
Well,
extinct.
I didn't do it. Don't
What
criticize me.
about what are those animals? They're like in trees. They have really huge eyes.
Slow lorises?
No.
Eyes?
Like sugar
Oh,
glider?
the ones-
Sugar
glider!
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sugar gliders are all over the place, although they're heavily carnivorous. Like, it's crazy. They clean,
That's
they
terrifying.
clean the flesh off of a tree. Those teeth are super sharp.
Shit.
That's horrifying.
Oh, yeah, they're hungry little buggers.
Do you have sheep?
Sheep? No.
Okay.
Well, we can go to a farm or something. I can, commission you a sheep.
You have to get a sheep commission.
We do have
All these fucking commissions.
We do have something close. We have the double lamb.
What's that?
It's like a lamb, but with 2 heads.
Oh.
Also heavily carnivorous. So
Where
Both
are
heads?
we?
evolution has really taken a toll on the wildlife. They've had to survive. Anyway. But they are surprisingly easy to domesticate. But no sheep, unfortunately.
Okay.
Do you have any like felines or canines?
Well, they look like big cats and big dogs. Cause like the pet store across the way has like regular sized cats. Like this is the exotic shop.
Oh well, I want a fucking hamster. Let's go over there.
Like
yes or no?
that's just my recommendation. Although I do feel like you could use a bog wyvern right about now.
What is
How
okay,
much
what
does the bog wyvern cost?
It's about 10,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy
Do you
shit.
take installments?
Is
Can I just see
brightly
it?
colored?
No, I'll take cash though. What?
Is it brightly colored?
It's camouflage. It's actually very hard to find.
Oh,
Yeah, it's scary.
that's not fun.
No.
If it were brightly colored, would Fisty like do everything in her power to?
Fisty would have asked Hustle to buy it for her.
She psyched him us through the ground to get to it.
Holy shit! No.
Ends up in the cage like freaking Harry Potter in the snake pit there.
No.
Or the kid, whatever. Right, look, can I make any sales for you today? Are any of those part of your options?
I mean, is there a way to like bond with the sugar lighter so it won't eat my flesh?
Well, I mean, anything won't eat your flesh if you train it hard enough. I mean, like, we eat flesh. We don't do it on a whim, though.
That's a good point.
But, I mean, you gotta feed them. And an
Okay.
animal doesn't get fed regularly, it's gonna stoop to desperate measures, you know?
Yeah, they get angry.
Thinking we should probably go across the street to the pet store right now.
You can tell, like, just from, like, making a passive, like, look around this place. These animals are pretty weird.
So you don't
Like,
have
it's
any big
really,
felines or
like, there's
anything?
like, you could swear you saw a
Very big
snake
ones.
flying earlier.
Can I see a seal mimic?
You wanna see one of the
I
seal
want to
mimics?
see it.
Oh, yeah, one of them helps me with the registers. Here.
Oh, God.
Flying
Hey,
snakes.
Greg! Greg!
Flying snakes are actually in the monster manual.
What is it?
Flying snakes.
Didn't think about that. No, he whistles for Greg, and you see this like a half turquoise, half kind of like the bottom is kind of like panda spots, and the top of it's like this like bright turquoise, and it has these big gills. That just comes spraying out, and he's about the size of Hostel. Just comes.
just running out. It's got this long tail that's slapping
Holy
behind
shit.
it. And it's running out like this, and it comes and it stands up and it goes to the guy who has like, "That's a good Greg," and he throws him like a baby turtle that he has that he had like in a little pouch here, which just go.
Oh my god, this thing is horrifying.
It's say hello to Greg. He's a really good. He's a really nice man. Shake hands with him, Greg. And Greg goes.
What
It's
the
almost
fuck
like
are
a
you doing
kobold,
here?
like a tall kobold.
Damn.
He goes up and he lazily slaps at the hands of people. Like,
What the fuck are we still doing here? Goddamn.
you all want to come in? I don't know.
As tempting as the seal mimic
Well, we
is.
stay open. We're open 6 days a week, so you feel free to come back whenever you got
Alright.
get the dosh for it.
All right, I'll think about it. How much is a seal mimic?
A seal mimic?
Yeah.
Well, these guys right here, they're on around 2,000 normally.
Holy shit.
It depends on also what you're using them for. We do take installments based on your occupation as well. If they're going to be used as work animals, they also like disability charges. These work as great seeing eye dogs. Like,
Okay.
honestly, these are brilliant animals.
All right.
Isn't that right, Greg?
I'll keep.
What a good sport.
I'll keep it in mind.
Absolutely.
All right.
Expensive. They're exotic animals.
Yeah. All right. Let's go get Hostela's hamster.
You walk across the street to a pet. This is a
Okay,
pet bro. That's what it is. And sure enough, you'd be able to find an assortment of small gerbil-like little rodents and whatnot that you'd be able to.
Are there-
take.
Are there 6 and 8 legged options?
No, these are normal.
Yeah, I want to get a hamster and a hamster ball and some hamster food, I guess.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So, the little lady.
Yeah, we could sell you a hamster for like $20, and if as long as you give a good home, we come with a week's worth of food for free. And then if you want to buy more from there, you can get about $10 per bag. From there, but yeah, we bring you a small little habitat as well. You can buy. They generally have very short brain spans, so they need to be in enclosed spaces. They don't, unless like they're trained or something, they don't function well out in the open.
All right.
They're very dumb.
Yeah, I'll get. How long does a bag of food last?
It's a week's worth, so
A week.
a week.
Yeah, I'll buy.
It's
four
just a little bag. It's not
I'll
that big.
buy like 4 extra bags and a habitat and.
I'm just gonna. I don't know why I gave it a week, but that's a small amount for pet food. I'll say a month's worth.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say.
I'm gonna say shit. What
I'll
sells
get-
a
I'll
week's
get, like-
worth of food?
I'll get like 2 months worth of food, habitat, and then a hamster ball.
You get a whole bunch
You're
of.
gonna carry around a habitat?
No, the habitat's going in the van.
Sure.
Okay. You'll be able to do that along with the habitat and whatnot's going to
And then I'm just gonna tie the ball to my like waist and like put the
It's
hamster.
gonna run you around $60.
Sweet.
Okay.
You're just gonna have the hamster in a ball around your waist.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a little
God.
hamster next to you now. Is this He's kind of like this calico colored hamster. He's very cute. He's about the size of. He's like honestly about the size of.
Of Hostela's closed fist.
It's really small. Like I'm trying to compare it to something. And here, like maybe the
With
size
his
of
little-
this.
with
Yeah.
the
He's
he's
a little
the
guy.
size of
He's a little
this.
baby.
There are dwarf hamsters that
And
are
he's just
about
sitting.
this
He's
size.
kind of scattering up. He's just looking with these big black eyes.
I had a dwarf hamster once. It was a piece of shit.
For you, it's a normal sized hamster, but and so yeah,
I can't see.
he's yours.
Sweet.
Well, now that we have acquired our items, Ember, I don't know, were you wanting to buy a pet from that shop? Well, we could still buy more pets, but this, I am down for anything.
No, I want to get something cool, and I don't think we're gonna get it in the city.
Well, we can go back to Yvonne's. I mean, they have a bog wyvern.
Are
I
you
don't have
saying?
that much money?
Are you saying Carol's not cool? And I hold up my
Carol's
hamster?
cool. 'Cause,
Carol,
you know,
Carol looks at you like she's seen
Carol
like
fits your
a
aesthetic.
dragon.
she's tiny and neat, and
If that thing runs on a wheel all night, it may be gone in the
I'll
morning.
just put it in the ball.
Yeah, he'll just hang out.
I'm just saying.
Carol, and it's a boy.
Yeah.
I love
Obviously.
that. I love that.
Can you tell if hamsters are boys or girls? I don't know.
It's a boy.
It's difficult.
This one's a boy.
It has
I
a
can
huge
pronounce
dick.
it.
I don't see it.
It's got that Zeus dick. It's uncomfortable hard.
no! God no!
Maybe your face.
Everybody's like, I have to live with that. No. Anyway. You have a hamster.
Sweet.
Be responsible. Okay. If you do not have plans from there, I am free to try to infiltrate the waterworks. If not, I am down for any assortment of tomfools and whatnot on the rest of the journey.
I'd like to go to the MAD shop.
Oh, you want to go to MAD? Yeah, you're the man with the arm.
Yeah. The man with one arm. Technically, yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah, I'd like to go to whatever MAD shop is close by.
Navigating offward as well. Back to the shop that you saw on your way from the hotel. Back to.
Oh, is this the same one that Cloudman
No,
got?
this is just my generic shop.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a
Okay.
generic like future shop one. So
Yeah.
I use this for bingos.
I
too.
remember because I remember looking at that guy and I knew that wasn't what bingo looked like, but that's how I internalized it.
Anyway, you guys make your way over to the. You make your way back to the MOD shop here, and sure enough, there's a patron here that is not nearly as senile and old as Bingo was, but and you have quite an assortment of different items here. They also offer conversions as well. That would like convert normal items into MAD attachments as well.
Oh, cool.
That you be able to use for.
So, like, if I were to find like a weapon, any kind of weapon.
Yeah, like a weapon that you wanted to be able to use as just an attachment rather than just something you hold, you could bring it to one of these stores and you can get it converted. It wouldn't be instantaneous; it'd take a while to get it converted, but they use the raw materials to make those conversions.
What music is this? This sounds super familiar.
This is Goron City from
okay.
Ocarina of Time.
Knew it was something from a Nintendo game. So, I'd like to go to the man at the counter, the forge or whatever, and say, hey, I was in need of a new multi-tool. Could you hook me up?
Yeah, I can hook you out. Are you looking for something with practical use, or you're looking for like novelty stuff?
No, I need something practical, but.
Well, tell me right now, what do you currently have that you're working with, just so I can get a basis on that.
For a multi-tool?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, you gave away your multi-tool,
Yeah.
right? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can get you just a base multi-tool. I didn't know if you were looking for like the cartridges for like add-ons to it or not. But yeah, I can tell you a multi-tool.
Yeah, I need a multi-tool, and then I'll look at whatever add-ons you got.
Oh wait, well yeah,
A multi-tool, just a base multi-tool itself is going to be about $150.
Okay, well I need one, so.
okay, so I can get you that, and if you're also looking for additional cartridges to use with that would loop back to my previous question where I was asking what kind of attachments do you already have, just so I can get an assessment on what I can recommend you.
I don't remember. Okay, so I
You have a lighter, I know that.
I was gonna say that was gonna be my question. Is I had that lighter, but I didn't know if I gave it the lighter when I gave it the multi-tool.
No, you just gave the multi-tool
Okay.
away.
Okay. Yeah. In retrospect, I should have just given away the lighter, but oh well. What do you have in terms of like practicality?
Practicality,
Yeah.
I got a wire cutter as well. It's just like a little snipping tool as well. That'd be able to snip through hemp and rope, like pretty thin steel wire as well, cabling as well, with relative ease just to put in. It's like a moving cutter blade that
Okay.
be able to chop through items of that sort without having to worry about any sort of checks on your end that would damage you if you were handling that with your own health. There are items there. We have fire starters, of course. Items for what is it called? Entering into like a vehicle, jump starting as well.
Oh.
Vehicle. We have little add-ons as well that apply a small electrical charge in case you were needing something like with a small boost, like with an electrical appliance or whatnot, or like your car battery or whatnot.
Yeah.
I can try to give you another recommendation. We have some stuff here that's not necessarily advertised right up front. That's more just kind of like brought in from the street kind of situations.
Lay it on me, brother.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
No, you're good.
Yeah, this one here is actually pretty new. This used to work as a regular attachment. It just recently was demoted to a smaller multi-tool attachment here.
Oh.
It's a receiver that can actually pick up on radio signals. Basically, just like as a replacement for like a finger or a thumb that pops out that can pick up on any FM signal that's within like a state's radius. It's actually pretty good.
Cool.
I can sell you one of those as well. If you're still just looking for multi-tool stuff, we also, of course, have full-sized gadgets and whatnot. We'd be able to sell you as well.
I know for sure. I'll take the multi-tool, and I'll take that receiver.
You get the receiver as well.
Yeah. How much is the receiver?
Okay, this receiver here is gonna be another 50.
I can do that. Do that, and then yeah. As far as like bigger gadgets, what do you
Are you
got?
looking for weapons, or are you looking for items that help in other aspects?
I'm more looking for items, I think.
Okay, I was about to say because we got weapons. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Kyle. I gotta pee.
Oh no, go for it.
Okay, it's like
Go.
I try not to wiggle out of my seat here.
Who locked this door? I can't unlock this, dude.
Oh no. Oh no.
I gotta.
I didn't even know you could lock that door.
It's probably locked by mistake.
It's like a weird.
I gotta stick
Like
something.
a push.
Like a button. Like, is it one of those where it's like the button kind of on the like the edge of the knob?
Yeah.
I know what those are like. Tiny baby man.
Is he awake?
He's just moving. He's so tiny and baby.
I want him.
I mean, he's right here.
You could probably steal him.
I mean, he
Roll a
should
stealth
wake up
check.
now and then he won't sleep tonight.
Roll a sleight of hand check to pick up tiny baby man.
I can make him mad.
You could.
Really cute. Ripley was so cute earlier.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, whenever we got back, and then I had to help Kayla with her adult diaper strap thing.
Alright. Okay.
Andrew,
Yeah,
you got
she was like
upset.
under the.
Do you have anything specific you were looking for?
Well, as far what do you have in terms of like full attachments that are non-weaponry?
Full attachments that are non-weaponry.
Yeah.
Let me look through my items here.
You guys are about to get a tiny baby.
Oh, you've been chosen.
Look at that tiny man.
He goes snuggle. He goes snuggling.
You have been chosen.
I just loved Michael's face.
Oh,
We do actually like if you're looking for something that's more of an indoor tool. We have MADs that kind of work as an all-purpose household cleaner, whatnot. Comes with a vacuum, different gyration functions to be able to remove hard stains, molds, and mildews and whatnot. And basically an all-purpose way of cleaning an interior or whatnot.
Okay.
Works as a great leaf blower as well. That's basically your house bud. That's what that guy's called, the house bud. If you're looking for something like that, for a bigger tool, trying to show you around the assortment of other items here.
Yeah, and if you've got like any particularly like exotic weaponry, like I'll take a look.
Yeah, I got something for you.
Oh yeah.
That's so cute.
Well, he brings over this one cartridge here. He pops this cartridge. You know what a pile driver is, right?
You like a pile bunker?
Pile bunker.
Fuck yeah, I know what a pile bunker is.
Sorry, a pile bunker.
Yeah.
It's basically just it costs an action to load it up, and it does the other action to spring it out. So it's like a loading feature. So it takes 2 turns, but it is a hell of a punch.
Could I charge it up in advance and then like just have it primed and ready for like whenever or does it have to be like the turn directly after I
This
prime it?
specific item here, it's just the wind up and then the release. Like it takes that time to wind up
Okay.
and the release once that time's
Yeah, so I can't
So
like.
it's not like
wind
you
it in.
ready to actually just kind of have it there. You got
Okay. I mean, mod's tinky, so that'd be fine. How much for the pile bunker?
The pile bunker. Okay, this is pricey. It's about $500.
Oh God, I really want the pile bunker.
I have a friend.
You do have a friend.
Tiny bear.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know what else I'm gonna be spending my money on. I'll
Let's make it as round.
sure. Let's yeah, we'll do the multi-tool. We'll do the yeah, we'll do the multi-tool. We'll do the receiver and the pile bunker. Would you? I have a cartridge for like a club. Would you be willing to drop the price some?
I can do exchanges for you. What kind of club is it? Just a basic like melee club or?
As far it's just like a mace.
Oh yeah, we can. Can't offer much since that is a very basic item that we do sell here for MID attachments for the Legion. I would be able to drop. I would drop $50 off for you.
Okay.
It's hard for me to really finagle too much more out of it.
So would the pile bunker, would that be blunt damage?
Pile bunker's piercing.
Would it be piercing? Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if it had a blade or if it was just like
It's like one of those cow needles, like from No Country and Old Man. This one specifically, like you haven't really seen it yet, but this is the kind of style. It's literally just
nice. Okay. Yeah. No. I do want to actually keep my blunt weapon just in case like we run into skeletons. I don't know why we
this is
would,
piercing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I since I'm buying 3 items here, would you consider bundling it in and dropping $100 off the price?
Roll a persuasion for me.
I'll try to haggle. Better haggling in game than your
All right, let's go. Oh my God, that doesn't even. I don't even get to check my modifier. It's a 2.
It's like
Unless somebody wants to help me out.
I do feel bad. This is mostly a retail shop, and I don't have a lot of control off of the
He's
price
like,
I get
"Listen,
for
man,
this
I just
stuff.
work
And so
here."
I'm sorry.
You're
This
good.
isn't not necessarily stuff I make myself. I just sell it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll go up and I'll
You're here with us.
I'll pay the 500 for it.
Oh,
Hey,
Thank you.
big spender.
so you'll buy the pile bunker, and I'll thank you. That is very generous. It's a very cool weapon. So
Better fucking make good use of it.
you
Better kill
this
some
is
shit.
this is gonna put holes in guys real good. Don't you worry.
But don't take my kills or else I'm taking it from you.
Yeah, no, you're more of a ranged kind of guy. This is definitely an up close and personal weapon.
Cool.
Oh, he's so sweet. So, okay, yeah, I'll okay. So if he's buying the pile bunker, yeah, I'll spend $200 for the multi tool and the receiver.
Okay, you'll be able to make those purchases.
Excellent.
Okay.
I don't know why he changes.
You're given the transmitter for your multi tool as well, along with your lighter. And I don't know if did you buy the cutter as well, or did you just buy the transmitter?
I just bought the transmitter.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So you have 2 tools now for your multi tool and a new multi tool.
Yeah,
That you
I can
lost.
actually use my flame
That you
again.
lost from Pisces. Okay, so you have these tools now. Awesome.
Yeah, let me go and drop $200 off my Legion line.
I'm gonna add my shield. Oh man. The shield will do me. The shield will do me swell. Oh boy.
Yeah.
You a stretchy kid. He is a tiny baby man. You will respect him.
He's like, ooh, if I go and sit near people, I get pets.
He's like, what?
Crazy.
Weird. I didn't get this at all when I used to run and hide.
You're like, I don't like this. There's not enough conflict.
Hey, Hustle. Now that I've got my multi-tool back, I can light your camels anytime you want.
Sweet.
Okay.
I could like.
So you make your way off with this. You now have these new items at
Oh.
your disposal, and I'll send you the stats.
Fucking
Send-
brutal.
I'll send you the
You're
stats for this
That
if you
was
wanna
cool.
add this on Dice Cloud for whenever.
Okay, yeah. Are you seeing them now?
I can.
Just whenever it's convenient. It doesn't have to be now.
Child
Um,
boy.
You have bought this. As everyone is making way, is there any tasks everybody wanted to do?
Should
probably get to this story. We've spent most of
This
this
has
has
been-
been bullshit.
It's like shit. Well,
So
no,
get
this
to
is
some
this is
plot.
what you're supposed to do in the game.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad you guys got to do what you wanted.
Yeah.
This makes it feel like less of me telling you what to do. I was like, yeah, like if we want to start making our way to where the waterfall meets like the processing plant, I think we can start our heist. Yeah.
At what time is it?
Okay, right now it's getting close to noon.
We have to have lunch.
Oh yeah, we should stop at a bakery or like a
And
like
we
a
should probably also
lobster
make a
shop or
plan
something.
for this heist.
Yeah, you're right.
I was about to say, are we just going to go in and start shooting the shit out of people, or like he's got a pile bunker? We could just pierce our way in. I also, if we had a bog wyvern, we might be able to just.
Yeah, let's go back and buy the bog wyvern.
You know, I don't think my car would go that far.
You don't know. Let's try.
I don't really want to deal with that. It might be mad at me for buying Carol too, and I don't want to have to deal with that.
Also, your phone goes off
Caroline.
during this conversation.
I looked at it.
Okay. It is from an unknown number, and it is in all caps. It says, "Call me."
Oh no. We spent way too much money today.
You bought a hamster? That's too much responsibility.
Fuck you.
Hey, I have a really cool shirt.
What the fuck are you doing to me?
What do you mean?
Listen, okay? I got the freaking brave minds breathing down my ass crack right now, causing perspiration in places I never thought existed.
Right.
What are you doing?
What do you
We should
mean?
have bought the bog
What
wyvern.
are you buying? A house? We have housing at the Legion. You don't have to go fucking buy a continent.
No, I bought this really cool button.
I have. Chris,
What's up?
send me a picture of the button.
It is pretty cool.
Also, I have a shirt that I want you to try on. I think it will look really good.
Don't distract me. Send me a fucking picture.
Okay.
It's nicely folded in the bag of holding.
I took a picture of the button and sent it to him.
What the fuck is this? Is it like making noise or a shitting sound?
It destroys something.
Oh, we should have.
I destroy
Big
stuff.
fart
I didn't
noise.
have to waste money on that.
No,
This says you says you're on the card line says prank shop. What the fuck?
Alright.
You
well,
spent over like $2,000. Okay, listen. I don't have a limit on this thing, but I do get audited like every time this card is ran. Every single time a purchase comes through with this, I get a call. Okay? Every fucking time I have to pick up my phone and make up some random excuse about whatever they tell me the purchase was. I had no idea what to say about a hamster. You bought a hamster? Send me a picture.
send him a picture. His name is Carol.
That's
He's super
fucking
cool.
adorable.
Yeah.
Like, is it like for dinner or what are you doing?
No, I think he's my best friend now. I don't know.
The fuck? What am I supposed?
Oh no!
Better not be.
Oh.
What can he do that I can't?
I mean,
You can run in a little ball.
he just kind of chills in this ball, I guess. I don't know.
Runs around.
I do.
Oh god.
Chris,
Yeah, what's up?
I love you, man, but I do want to let you know I'm really putting my dick in some outlets here for you.
Alright, I'll be more careful.
Oh my.
And then
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, they
Don't
tried
do
to
that.
convince me to buy what was it called again?
Bog wyvern.
A bog wyvern, but I
What?
said no.
oh, I can let you ride my bog wyvern.
Oh, you have a bog wyvern?
Yeah, man.
That's
Oh,
so
shit.
funny.
Well, he's kind of communal, but I'm sure I can get him for like a day or so.
Find out what his name is.
A communal bog wyvern.
Hey,
What's
what's
the
his
bog
name?
wyvern?
Hey, Chris.
What?
What's the bog wyvern's name?
Otheus.
Ophius?
Otheus with a TH.
That's a stupid name.
I didn't name it.
You should call it Jimby.
I call him Dick Ass.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
He responds to that.
Jimby the bog wyvern.
Hey, awesome.
Yeah, what's up?
I've been looking into some stuff about what happened in your mine shaft. Whenever you're in the capital next, if you ever find yourself, pay me a visit, okay? I
Yeah.
think I'm onto something.
Sweet. I'll come. Because like I said, I have a really nice shirt for you.
I'm serious. This is something you might be interested in.
Okay, we'll do.
Take care, brother.
Yeah, you too.
Hangs up.
I love you, bye.
He already. Stop!
I
You
love
menace.
I love that.
That was so funny. Can't breathe.
That was great.
Remind me again, where's the capital? Is it like where we're going?
Capital's your modern day District of Columbia, and so it's kind of an up around
So the
Maine,
exact
and
opposite
Maine,
of
Virginia.
the way
It's nowhere near where you're going right now. But then again, you can use any train gauge to get there,
Okay.
like instantly. So
That's true.
just not with Cloudman. You'd have to leave him behind.
We'll just put the shirt on him and then come back for him later.
No, he'll die.
Just leave
He'll
him
die for real as you bring him through, or you cripple him in a corner, like put him
No,
in
we
a trash
just like
bin.
buy a hotel room for him, put the shirt on, make sure we let him down first, put the shirt on, and then we go.
Oh my god.
Okay, now remind me, tram gates are instant, right? Like you step through and you're instantly on the other side.
For a public train gate, you would enter in a sort of like a subway style car, and it goes on like a cycle through different cities, and so you warp through however many cities on that train list until eventually you get to your destination.
Okay.
But that would only take you like a couple minutes,
Okay.
honestly. So yeah.
Because Hostel's really, honestly thinking about like dipping for a day.
It's like, yeah, that'd be something to discuss with the group.
All right, so I think we can't go too crazy with this card.
That was really weird timing. We were just not sure of the limit, and then he called.
Yeah.
Like literally, like as he specified, every time a charge is made, he gets audited.
Yeah.
Also really wants to just go find like one porno bag and like buy it. Just
He's gonna text us as nice.
What I mean, so what did he threaten you with if you abuse it?
I mean, nothing really.
Well,
You
then
just,
who fucking do whatever.
I mean, if the rules were flipped, I'd be pissed too.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, but it's funny.
but they're not. So
Yeah, but they could be one day.
He was
Lana
fauna
doesn't-
for like a week.
Fauna doesn't shower, man. So like,
I mean, he might have been like just deep undercover. He might be not as gross.
You did notice that
It looked
once
like it had
once he
come
was
from
suited
anywhere.
up after the naughty fight, he was a little bit cleaner. Didn't necessarily smell better, but he wasn't dirty looking.
yeah,
he just has like a natural stank. Is that better?
that's the clone he uses. Natural stink.
Who the hell was that? That guy was loud. I could hear him from all the way over here.
Sorry. That was our friend Fuzzy.
Okay.
Fuzzy's very loud.
He's a really important member of the military.
Whatever you say. I'm just a man of airs.
I mean, it's like if somebody told you like on an alien planet, like, oh yeah, I'm a celebrity on this other planet. It's like, okay, that means nothing to
Like,
me.
you're dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, wait, but this is our planet.
It's our planet. It's important to me. Damn it.
Were you bringing up going somewhere else also, or were you talking about the quest? Before Fuzzy asked you to call him.
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay.
It was probably something dumb.
Okay. Yeah, I know the way to the facility, and of course I would have to have you meet at a like an employee-only door that I would have to unlock from the inside to sneak you in, unless you guys want to find and finagle another way in, because it might take me a few minutes to get to the exit for you guys to enter. But we would enter into the sewer plant. We would get to see the transparent river from under the ground, how the facility works. It is beautiful. But eventually we would find my pocketbook, and then we could go to Texas. If that is okay with you. I mean, I have no idea if my stuff is where I left it. If we do want to make a plan of action before we go in, it is entirely up to you.
Well, I mean, no, with our luck, we're gonna get in there, and it's probably not gonna be where you left it. So
We don't know that.
that's just a feeling. That's all. Why are you glaring at me? God damn! I couldn't figure out if it was Kayla or Melody glaring at me. Oh, damn it.
The same person.
That was just a neutral expression.
Okay, alright. So, I say, Cloudman, if you want to lead the way, you mentioned there's a back way in.
If I would be able to sneak in, I would
I'll use my cunning abilities to slither through the surface, and then I would direct you to the location where you meet me from the outside.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
If that is okay with you, that is my only plan that I bring up. If anyone has better ideas, feel free to speak upon the Bible. But for now, I feel like I owe you if I take the job of helping you get in, because I have put you all through so much.
That's, I mean, if you're confident that this is a reliable way of getting into this place.
It is the way that I would enter the building. I feel like as long as I do not make an ass of myself in front of people, we should be fine.
Why would you ever do that?
They don't care for me here, Mom.
I mean, you did kill a guy.
I did not. It was manslaughter.
Well, that's...
different crime.
I don't...
Still killing him.
I mean...
Why are you all making me feel bad?
I'm not trying to.
If it makes you feel better, we've also killed people.
Yeah, we've all killed people.
It was the stone creature that killed me.
Wait,
I
what?
killed a guy.
What stone
Oh
creature?
yeah, you did not buy the potions to stop your petrifying, did you?
No, we forgot about that.
Well, let's go.
If I could save you time as well, you'd be able to find a store of elixirs and whatnot. You find a menagerie of different status curing effects there, from health potions, paralysis, poison, all sorts of stuff. There would be petrification as well. You'd be able to get a petrification potion for $25 each.
Yeah, I'll take a petrification and a health potion as well.
Just one of each?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be.
Is it a potion that cures petrification or causes petrification?
There's one
You
about.
force feed it to your enemies.
There's one about, but this is something that you gotta take like before the effects have. Otherwise, someone has to pour it over you.
Yeah, exactly. Because once you're
So,
petrified,
there's a stasis of like becoming petrified, and then there's being fully petrified. Like, if you're wanting to ingest it normally, you gotta take it during that stasis.
So how much is it for each?
25 each.
25 each. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll take them.
I think we do need to definitely be prepared to fight. I don't want to go in expecting to just sneak and get some shit and leave. Like, I think whatever it looks like for you, you need to be ready to fight.
I have prepared, and I have you to thank for that. I am ready to go in rapiers a-blazing.
Actually, hold on. This employees only door. Do you happen to know what it looks like or what?
You would have to go down, like on the west side of the building. There is a section that the river flows outward that becomes the part of the city where you stand over the glass and watch the river. You'd be able to take a few flights of stairs down to the workings of that, and there is a door there that is it is without a doorknob, and you'd be able to wait outside of that. I'd be able to meet you at.
Is there just like a lock on it?
There is no doorknob on that side. It is one way, unless somebody like has an ability or like can force it open. But I would like to be as stealthy as possible. It is up to you all, though.
Because I have a feeling if I took a look at it, I might be able to.
I'll say it's not necessarily a lock. The whole facility is run by the security. What is it called? The mainframe. It is all electrical. Runs throughout the system of wires and whatnot. It is not a simple deadlock.
Okay.
But you are always willing to try. I'm willing to do anything. I do, however, feel like this is the safe way. Since I know the inner workings, I could simply sneak you in this way.
Okay.
Okay, and getting snuck in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that I was thinking I could use that new ability.
That's not bad, but yeah, like you'd first off have to go and experiment and cast it on it, and then if it's not something you tune to, it would take some time, and that still has a chance of failing depending on the circumstances around the type of machinery it is. So you could always willing to try, but you have no idea until you get there what kind of door it would be.
Okay. And before you leave, Cloudman, sorry, Maud, I'm gonna break the enchantment on your arm. And I make 2 setting stones and give them 1. I say in case we need to talk to each other.
Oh, perfect. Is it Flossing Rock?
No.
Oh.
You talk into it, and I can hear you, and I can talk into it.
That's
and you
much
can
more
hear me.
useful than a Flossing Rock.
Yes.
Testing, this is
Cloudman. Oh wait, no, this is the Bloom. We have code names.
Double.
This is the Bloom.
My code name will be Hostile.
Hostile.
No, just Hostile.
Okay.
It's gonna give it away if you say
The
Hostile.
Balloon Man. There we go. That's perfect. You guys navigate up, and it's very easy. This is the eyesore of the town. The distinct landmark of the city of Reudenbaugh is the transparent river. This massive glass aqueduct that's carrying a river, like through the north side of town into the heart of Reudenbaugh, where it basically enters this giant factory-like building and kind of flows down into the power plant and then is released to the other side. So it's like a standing dam where this river is being floated into. And then it's being basically converted into an underground river that's being exposed to the populace as like a glass bridge that people are able to observe the wildlife and the nature as it flows through and is exited through town. It takes you. Are you guys walking or taking the van there? Or?
How far of a walk is it?
Okay, the van, walking would be. It's downtown, so it would only be about like a 30 minutes to an hour walk. But
We can take the van. It's okay.
yeah, it's just 10 minute drive. You find a place to park, someplace that doesn't have like a public meter outside to avoid those charges, and you pop out, and sure enough, this large building, you hear the roaring sound of the water crashing down on the outside as you reach this funnel for this massive landmark. Cloudman takes like a breath and he sheaths his rapier and kind of gives a flex to his shield. Does a couple bounces here. It's like, oh man, oh I'm nervous.
Yeah?
You got this, man.
I think it'll be fine. You okay, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
A cat ran into the baby gate and it slipped and fell.
Oh.
Little idiot.
Fisty will put her mask on.
You slip on a cat mask.
Yeah.
Like how sneakily. And then sure enough, Cloudman, like some sort of horrible stick bug spider monkey, basically rounds down this hill here until eventually you see like this dude scaling the surface of this mechanical wall until eventually he slips away inside of a venting grate. And you guys are left to go find the meetup spot that he mentioned earlier. I assume you guys do that now.
That's the way you do that. I'm gonna. Yes. Hopefully not knocking over everything in the process.
0.
With my big dumb body.
I'm gonna get my hair done on Saturday.
Oh, it's right. The door's locked.
Yep. I'm sorry.
I'll go use the upstairs.
I'm watching Kyle just spider climb underneath. Like bear crawl.
Bear Jills, the god of this land.
Bear Jills.
Bear Jills.
Alright, it is better sideways.
It's not a gray marker. I lost my blue and black ones. I'm running out of resources.
See, I can start bringing mine.
I
have
was about to
one
say,
as
I
well.
thought this one was better.
Do you want to use an orange one?
Sure, that'd be at
It
least a little
is a
bit more.
highlighter. That is not a dry erase
Oh,
marker.
never mind. No, I won't. I won't do that.
I was like, that's random. You have
I
an
won't.
orange one?
I sure won't. Sure won't do that.
Child. Small man.
I changed Ember's picture.
So that one you showed me.
No, I changed it to the fire one, like the. I'm still a little iffy on that one.
Katsura.
Yeah, that one.
Surajana
Oh, no,
Katsura.
it's-
Oh, you call him Katsura.
There's another one where she has like just like billowing flames.
We had a shopping episode. This was great.
Her misty stuff, which I have is like not like fiery stuff, but something else. I think I changed the name. But that's really funny. I didn't even think about playing GD and then playing Ember.
Mm-hmm. Got those flame bitches. All your characters are a bunch of flamers.
Yep.
Can't wait
Andrew,
to
I
see.
have something to send you.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see what kind of hijinks Carol and I get up to.
There you go.
Are you taking Carol into the facility with you?
Forget Carol.
Carol goes with me everywhere I go.
You're just in the little ball.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Until she starts causing a ruckus and makes me
The
roll disadvantage. on
Was
stuff.
this
It's
the
from
other night?
last.
Okay.
What did I miss while I was upstairs? I feel like we're about to fight, and last I knew we were shopping.
We went to the water place, and Cloudman spidered his way in, and then we went to the meeting point.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
Okay.
Oh, we're setting up.
Operating under the assumption that we're about to fight whatever Cloudman triggered.
What's new?
So yeah, what happened? Were we waiting, and now like some people come out to like.
Okay, I was just waiting on you.
Whoa! Sorry, buddy.
It's not an actual night until Andrew eats shit on the
Eats
carpet.
shit and dies.
That was pretty graceful compared to most
Yeah, I
nights.
was gonna say, I would have done a cartwheel and then fell on my
Expected it
face
to
on a
see
normal
face
day.
first.
You're lucky. Okay. So the plan, you guys are, you finagle your way down this kind of valley area here until it's kind of like where the underground portion of the facility kind of meets, and then the building transitions into the glass river. You walk up to the face of the building, and eventually you do find a door that matches the description that Cloudman graced upon you earlier. And as far as you know, it's simply a waiting game. Do you guys do anything in the meantime? Or you simply wait.
I'll make an investigation check just to see if I can find anything maybe out of the ordinary, anything in the shadows that normally would not be able to see. 19?
19. Investing the area here. This doesn't necessarily come off as a place that civilians are supposed to kind of be gravitating around. So there's not necessarily any people here that you need to investigate. There's no security as well. This is very much an indoor employed facility. Investigating the start of the transparent river here, you'd see where the river goes into the building from being worked out. It's definitely a whole facility inside of there. Other than that, there's nothing necessarily too interesting out here that you'd be able to delve out of. Aside from the door that you're at right now, which, like as Cloudman described, is simply very much similar to the door in the Don't Trust Me alleyway. It's just an aluminum door with no discernible apparatus to open it here.
Gotcha. It was a waste of a good roll. Okay.
You would too if you
Okay.
wanted.
Yeah, I'm good waiting.
Okay, you wait.
In fact, I'm confused as to why he doesn't.
10, 15, 30 minutes pass.
Oh no.
And then the door creaks open. What is the password? I did not tell you the password, did I?
Yellow Jackets.
Man of Errors.
Man of Errors, that does it.
It's the same password as last time.
Oh, perfect.
Oh shit, I should have said Man of Errors in your language.
I am consistent. That would have been.
That would have been really cool.
That
I
would have
do it
been
now.
actually very cool. I would blush.
I do it now.
Hostile. I knew it was you.
He opens the door very quickly. It's just kind of, and it's kind of keeping, covering up himself as he's doing this too. But he beckons you all in, just like he's like hiding, like trying to make himself look smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Okay. I assume the whole group is escorted in. You'll be escorted into this series of metallic aluminum staircase that basically leads down to the inner workings where the water wheels are being turned as the river is transitioning from the upward flow to the downward. There's a whole series of machinery that's being worked on farther off in this direction here. But for now, you guys make your way down the staircase and kind of end up over here. Do you guys have a marching order? The staircase will kind of
I'll
dump
go in
you off
front.
around this area here.
Fisty will go
What's it
next
mean?
to Maud.
You guys
I'll
have.
go behind them.
This
That's
is
right.
Maud.
Stick close to Dad.
And Fisty, did you have a?
She is prepared for feast.
You prepared for feasting. In this area here, you would see there's like this concrete boardwalk over on this side. You have this large gap which is railed off here where the river is roaring and flowing off in this direction here, off into the distance. And it's very kind of dim. It's not necessarily dark light. You wouldn't need to have dark vision to be able to see here. It's just kind of like a creepy sewer feel, but nonetheless, as you guys enter out into here, okay, this is Fisty. Where are you going, Melody?
Behind them.
Behind them over here. We have, who's this? I have Hostel. I have Cloudman. Cloudman's gonna lead the way, actually.
Matthew,
so
where's
he's
your
a bit here.
actual hostile figurine?
He won't bring it. He won't do it.
I haven't looked for
Okay, I don't know where Indy's is. I don't know if you had it upstairs. You keep hiding it. I don't know.
I didn't take it.
You can even bring. Okay, well, I'm gonna make this axe brazen warrior Indy. This absolute shad of a fellow here will be Indy.
Yeah,
There's
that's
6.
fitting.
There should be one more. Am I
Plastic
missing
one is me.
Ember? Yeah, that's right. Okay, Ember's here. So we're gonna hang out with Melody. Is that all right? Or okay. Clement's up front here, and I have Indy. You want to stay just mid-range?
It's
kinda
very
where
clever
Fisty
and
is?
funny.
Okay,
Don't
Hostel's around as well. You're kind of standing near the edge where you can see that
Where's
the rapids
Carol?
flowing over here.
Oh,
Attached
In
to
Hostel's pocket.
I do.
Hostel's belt.
I'm gonna have to get a new miniature so I can have a little
Aww.
Carol on my.
Let's see how long she lasts.
Well, yeah.
Carol will never die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If Carol dies, I'm buying another one, and it's also gonna be Carol.
It'll be
Hostel's
Carol
gonna get
too.
hit by a force spell, and he's just gonna Carol's just gonna pop.
Okay. Maud, make a perception since you're standing right behind.
I will make perception.
Knowing what's gonna happen, I'm gonna push the
Yeah.
button, and of
And
course,
just
what's
here.
gonna happen is Carol is gonna be the one that gets
Carol just-
broke.
Just explodes like a red bullet.
Fisty kind of wants to be next to.
It's just
Behind.
that the ball
Not
is still
behind.
intact. It's just like coated with red from the inside.
That's the worst.
It's terrible.
Like when you put it in the microwave.
That's a 6 for perception, my friend.
6 now.
It's
You
in
see,
On
Clemens for the most
thing
part
was
just
in
keeping to
blood, I
himself,
know
just
that.
kind of scattering along here.
Okay.
Just eat from
Fisty,
my
you roll
butt.
perception too, since you're right next to him.
Yeah.
Dante still have homework.
Yeah.
That'd be a 9 there, boss.
No, yeah, it's
I keep,
the same
like-
situation.
Half not working on it, half working.
Okie dokie. So as the group is escorted along here, Cloudman is like, okay, during my short amount of time that I stay down here, I picked one of the runoff filter tanks, little alleyways here that leads upwards. I hid around and I slept here during my time. I have a small nook that I hid most of my stuff. My pocketbook must be in one of these somewhere. But we will have to cross the river here. I do not know if anybody has a specific way to do that, but I normally just, I would normally go through the other way to do it, but we will have to enter in through an employee territory if we do that. So if you guys have any way of crossing this river, that would be cool.
I'd rather not enter employee territory.
I have Misty stuff.
Ember's just gonna teleport across.
Good jump.
I wish I had dimension door instead.
About a
I can take somebody with me.
It's about a 25 to 30 foot jump.
Hang on your damn dice.
Okay.
Just fell on my hand, Kayla. Act like you've never dropped dice before.
I haven't
Well.
perfect.
If not, I mean, we could spend some time. I could tie like rocks to a rope and we could like throw a bridge across, but it will not be doing any good over on this side.
You know that movie Ever After with Drew Barrymore and the like inventor guy walks in the water with his big
I
shoes?
don't know this movie at
I
all.
want some of those.
The river is fairly far down compared to this. Like it's like a 50-foot drop
Yeah.
before the river
Or should I
starts.
take like a end of rope with me?
If you have a rope with you, you could, yeah.
Do it.
I'm pretty sure we all have rope.
Okay, not quite.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do to get across.
So where looks like it's the clearest place? Like, is all of this?
There's all railing on the other side of this, coming from the end. So in theory, you'd be able to cross over at any point.
Okay, yeah, I'd be able to I'd go to the edge and then just be able to go right on the other side of it.
So you cast Misty Step and cross.
I changed it in my spell book. It's
Outside.
Blazing Step because it turns to flame and then ash as she does it instead of
Ooh.
mist. Yeah.
So takes the jump over to this side here.
And now we have a rope.
Yeah.
And is that how Misty Step works? Like you just grab an end and it just kind of immediately shoots all the way over.
So what was that?
Misty stepping
So,
with a
yeah,
piece of rope.
So she
in
was
it.
trying to like keep one piece over on the other side.
Well, there'd be somebody to catch the rope now if you wanted to tie something over there. Because I don't know if necessarily she would just teleport with the whole rope with her.
No, I would have had like one of you hold on to it, and then if I could, I'd teleport to. There.
It's super weird. For
We
the sake
could
of this,
tie
I could
it
say.
and someone could just throw it. I'm not very strong, so I would probably have you guys hang on to it, and then I try to catch
For the
it.
sake of this, I'm gonna go ahead and say that yeah, you'd it's very instantaneous and just kind of like the rope all of a sudden goes super whoosh over this as the mist kind of carries like and then it transitions over.
Okay.
You'd have just a hempen rope connecting two of these ridges, and so it would be a matter of the group climbing over.
All right.
I would tie it taut to the other ring.
Do you guys want to do like a group acrobatics or?
I'm better at athletics, but if we can do.
Generally speaking, like you can use Misty Step to teleport out of being tied up by a rope,
Mm-hmm.
and so
But like if
the
you're if you
general
Misty Step,
ruling
your
is that-
possessions will go with you, right?
The general ruling is that like if the rope is attached to something, the whole rope goes with you, or the whole rope gets left behind. You can't use it to
Like,
suddenly
it doesn't
stretch out a
necessarily
rope
make
across
sense.
the
I
distance.
was yeah. If one of you wants to like throw a piece of like tie something heavy over and like throw it over them, or that'd probably
we
be
can
a
do
more
that.
feasible option.
Someone's
Or
gonna
like
have to
shoot
make a strength
something over there.
throw,
Yeah, one of
'cause
you guys that are
I'm weak.
I can.
muscly. Could Indy tie the rope to an arrow and then shoot it to the other side?
Oh.
That seems risky. I'm gonna
I
hit
could use-
Ember and.
No, I could use my mage hand to try to
Well,
grab it.
yeah. I mean, I don't think if you're not
Or
aiming
just sort
for
of
her.
shoot it at the corner so that it
Yeah,
hits
don't
and clatters.
just aim
and then she
over
just has
the
to
just
grab
aim
the rope.
over the railing.
Just grab it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can do
because it's
that.
50 foot, so I mean we can.
Yeah, and
use
you're not
that
even
if we
necessarily
want to.
aiming for anything specific, so you just shoot an arrow over.
Sure, yeah, I'll do that.
After that,
Because
yeah,
if it's
you'd have
within
the
range, you should be able to do
rope
it.
at the end, Ember would under the other end, fasten it over there, and
Yeah.
you'd have a fellow go over here. And so, just break my internet cable. You guys want to do some acrobatics
Yeah,
over
let's
this?
do it. Let me check my acrobatics. I don't even know.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, Ember doesn't even use her hands.
Indy.
I'm sorry, India didn't even use her hands.
Use my tail.
You're like walking over and it's like grasping it.
I got a
She's
7.
Okay, 7.
Oh,
This is definitely something you would wait at the tail end of the group before crossing over, as this doesn't seem like a very stable ground. Who else is going over as well?
I'll go over. Oh, that's a nat 1, baby.
Oh god.
What kind of check is
Oh,
it?
Well, I
was
get
there
to walk
It's an
over.
acrobatics, so it's actually a 0 because he hasn't missed one today.
And you made it.
Oh no.
I will. 15.
15. Yeah. You as well. Very, very nimble person, just with your small stature. Monkey your way across as well.
So
And how are you crossing as well? Are you crossing fast? Are you crossing stealthily? How are you guys doing this?
Well, I mean, if we're going down the rope, I'd probably just like sloth and just try to be quiet.
Okay. And Hostel, what did you get?
Sorry, I was
No, you're fine.
finishing my project. What do I need to do?
Roll acrobatics.
God damn it.
God damn it.
6.
Holy
guys.
shit.
3 of us in the single digits.
We're gonna have the yeah.
So you guys should stay over there.
Cloudman's very nimble.
Just-
As he makes his way, you guys, it's a very odd style of communication as you guys all try to get on at the same time. It's really dumb. But
I'm
as
sorry,
you
7.
7,
It doesn't.
Does that change anything?
struggling at the rope here. It's not necessarily that you fail at getting over on the rope. It's just this is a shit show of a bunch of monkeys trying to climb up one tree that's like
Holy shit.
the size of a bamboo shoot. As this is going along here, both Fisty and Mr. Mod here kick the railing, which sends like a horrible echo
Oh
throughout the chamber
no.
here.
Clang.
As this happens, it's very faint, but you it sounds like the river kind of picks up a bit,
Oh, I don't like
and you
that.
hear it groan
Oh no.
from underneath you.
There's a creature down there.
Can I look?
Yeah, receive me for me.
I also have
This
dark
reminds
vision,
me
so
of-
I don't know if that helps.
This
It's
reminds
not
me of
necessarily
escaping
dark
the
in here,
gauntlet all
so
over again.
It'd just be regular perception either way.
Yeah, Fisty will also look.
So can we also see?
Okay.
Yeah, for you, the rapids are
You
going
okay?
too far from where you're positioned. You didn't necessarily. You were kind of at the tail end here, so you're not. These guys are kind of blocking the way for you. What'd you get? 1. You're shit in the bed, man. 7. No, both of you here are too distracted by the rope right now to really get a good idea.
I'll that's perception, right?
Yeah.
I'll roll
Can
perception to see if I can
look
see it.
To see if she sees anything.
That's an 8.
Oh my God, you guys!
Jesus.
What are you doing? No,
Can I
none of
roll?
you.
I'm just rolling dice, friend.
You
Carol
hear it
rolled
as
a
well.
4 on,
Yeah.
on his perception.
So, Hostile, I think you should go first.
21.
God.
Huh?
Fisty trying to organize things.
As you guys are sitting here arguing a bunch, Melody.
Yeah.
Sorry, Amber. I'm so sorry. Running across the left wall here at the very end, you see a scale of dorsal fins spike up through the top
Oh yeah.
in 2 different spots
It's a Spinosaurus.
as it
Dolphin
runs down the
We
side of the
entered
river
Jurassic
here
Park
as this
3.
groan goes on, and then it goes back underneath the water.
Would I recognize that?
You can give me a nature check.
I think I'm shit at nature. Pattern. Oh my god. Nature. Oh, okay. That's a 17.
Okay, it's not, you didn't fully see the entirety of this creature, but it appears Leviathan in nature, or some sort of serpent.
Oh.
Nice.
I think you guys should stay over there. I think we're lucky we made it across.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe
Well,
we can find
See you guys never.
like a bridge or something down the way.
are we shouting across this river right
You
now?
tell me.
The 3
Do they have a
tanks
sentence?
are on one side.
Yeah. All the squishies are on the other.
Hey, I.
She has armor now. Oh no, you don't have it yet.
Nope, not yet.
As
Listen real quick. Let me inspire you.
Don't you have the sending stone?
Yeah.
You gave it to Cloudman, right?
Yeah.
the clown is
Yeah,
on,
then
is
we can communicate.
it? Okay.
With that.
With your large perception check as well, you hear some scratches as well
Oh no.
coming from down this way.
Oh no.
I think we should try to get on the same side of the river as soon as possible. And we should try to just go one at a time.
It's probably not a bad idea.
So who wants to go first? Hostile or Mod?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Not Fisty, apparently.
If some people from this side wanted to help stabilize, you could
The root.
give a help to their athletics.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just keep it from
Athletics or
wobbling so much.
acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
I would also ask the people that are over here if someone can also go check down or keep an eye on that hallway because I heard some good skittering.
If they're helping with the rope, do I get advantage or does the DC just
Get
get
advantage.
Okay. 15.
15, yeah.
And an 8.
With a little bit more patience and there actually being a marching order surprisingly determined by Fisty, You
Well, Fisty just didn't want to go first.
you make you're able to kind of finagle and upside down, kind of crawl your way across here, being kind of this small yet bulky man here. This roaring river underneath you here, and but yeah, you make it across.
Carol.
So you pop out on the other side with these guys here.
Hey, buddy.
Who is
I'm
going
gonna
to check
prepare
out the
a
alleyway?
reaction while I'm there
Okay, you prepare.
to like shoot.
If nobody goes and checks, I will check.
I'm gonna say once we
you
get
ready?
hostile,
I'm ready.
I'll go check
Okay,
the hallway.
you going again?
Yep.
Are you going and checking?
Yeah. I just
So
wanna
how
keep
far
an
down
eye.
do you go? Just go all the way down.
Probably like right around the corner, just so I can like see.
Check on the guy, give me one more perception, and you guys roll for acrobatics.
Yeah, do we have anybody?
Oh.
Oh, I'll
Ooh, no.
stabilize the
It's
rope.
pretty dark down here,
Yeah.
actually.
I was gonna say, yeah, as
I'll
long
do
as
it
somebody's
all at the
stabilizing the
same
rope,
And you're going
so I
down
can
as
roll
well.
with advantage.
Okay.
Yep, I got you.
Okay.
So both,
But I
Oh,
do have
you have
dark.
dark
I do
vision.
have dark vision.
so both these guys.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Maud is utilizing his added numbness to one of his arms to like utilize the majority of the strength to get across, and manages to find himself a good steady rhythm as he goes across here. And
Mama.
there's no excess noise as well
Hey,
to him
Mama.
as well. All that's left is Fisty on the other side.
Baby.
24.
24, and just like that, all
You're
Fisty
so
needed
sweet.
was some peace and quiet and
You're such a sweetie.
a good amount of not people being there to be reckless.
Good amount of
And
not people.
Fisty just absolutely
sweetie.
darts across.
Just
It's crazy.
runs it like a tightrope.
It's like it wasn't even a
She's so
problem.
fat,
in the
she's like a
first
raccoon.
place. It's kind of like a kid, like when the Tostitos pizza rolls are ready upstairs.
I
just kinda
love
bear crawls up the
Tostitos!
stairs, but you're doing it to the rope. Ooh.
You say like a kid, but I feel like
I do
that's
that
what you
still.
do.
That's also what I do. Yeah.
Kayla,
Who does it?
I haven't
Delicious.
seen you run.
I have not
It
bear
happened.
crawled
It
since.
happened.
I could fucking
Okay.
go for some
You want me
pizza
to
rolls
roll
right now.
perception?
I know, right? It's never bad. Yeah,
I
please.
said I have
Do you
not
want me to
bear
do it
crawled
with
since my
advantage since I
sophomore
have
year
dark
of high
vision,
school.
or
Roll, you won't get disadvantage.
I could really go for some pizza rolls right now, actually.
I have some at
I
home.
want some
16.
16.
bagel bites.
Bagel
You
bites
don't
are
necessarily
great.
see anything, but from the distance you start hearing, and then eventually, right where your dark vision ends, you see a doggy.
A doggy.
It's about the size of a Labrador.
Oh, baby.
Starts walking through and starts sniffing on the ground.
What do you mean it's not a dog?
Looks up,
It's a dog.
and it's got the face of a person.
Oh no!
Oh,
Like,
baby.
it's like just it looks so normal up until it looks up.
I
And it's
like
just got that face. It looks like it has a soul behind it. It's
Is
just like,
it?
Oh,
Hello
I pull out
there,
my
friend.
crossbow, but I
Oh,
don't.
so it doesn't actually have a human face. It's
It's-
like that dog's
it's like a
picture.
dog. Yeah, like that. Like it's just got that unsettling face of a human.
Okay, well that's better.
Like that picture of the dog with its head shaved. Is that what you're talking about?
You're.
I say, hello, friend.
It breaks eye contact with you for so long. Looks around.
I grab one
Makes
of
a
my
little
coins and make it smell and touch it and make it smell like a dog treat.
Oh, shit.
Why did you do this?
I hate it.
I shoot it with my
Let me see.
crossbow.
You shoot it.
I shoot it in the
Roll
head
to
with my
attack.
crossbow. My new crossbow. So I'm gonna
Why are we
use.
shooting? We don't know if it's a bad guy.
It's
Yeah.
probably a learning
Fisty
more
will
stuff.
trot towards the howl.
You start. You make your way down the
Fisty
hallway
goes
as
into
well.
a house.
That's an 8.
An 8. An 8 to hit. No, yeah, the arrow runs past it, but just like kind of lures off because you don't have the dark vision to fully compensate for it. It just kind of shoots off to the back. You're just kind of going off of Hostle's will, but it roots past, and it doesn't even flinch to it.
Yes.
It's just letting off a series of barks and
That's
howls while
I'll
it's
send
just
this to the
keeping
Discord.
an eerie eye
That's what
contact
it's
with
like.
Hostle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
right
That's
now.
what I was about to say.
I flick the
And
coin.
Fisty is running off in this direction.
I flick the coin at the dog.
Just roll a roll a d20 with your dexterity modifier. 5. No, it doesn't even make it nearly close enough. It's like way up in this direction here.
Somebody just shaved it.
In the distance, you hear other house coming from
Oh, no.
this direction. Well, multiple of them, but the dog does not stop its eye contact with you. Continues to bark. What do you do?
It's this.
We say.
Jesus.
Shit, guys, what do you think I should do?
I'm gonna try to shoot it again if you're not gonna do anything.
Okay, I'll firebolt it.
We're just gonna murder a
Firebolt
dog.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Firebolt this
I
pupper.
feel so bad for this dog.
Snuff that pupper.
He's just doing
19.
his job.
Oh yeah,
He's
you
just
hit
doing
it.
his job.
As
Dog bites, 2 hit points.
but then you send out this fireball as the dog is like mid. as just the fire encases the dog.
That's
Full
so
10 points of fire
Yes.
damage.
Oh no, it is
Shit.
fully just flops like a fainting
We
goat
should've put the
straight to
shirt
the
on
ground
him.
and starts just smoldering. And as it's smoldering, its thick brown fur slowly starts to turn gray.
Oh.
Oh no.
And as the fire burns away, it begins to expand.
What?
It's a fucking person.
Like a chrysalis in a bug bursting
Oh.
from its prison.
Oh, gross! Like a parasite.
A much larger dog
It's a
begins to burst out of the inside.
What?
A much larger dog. A much more of a kind of otherworldly dog
Thanks,
begins
I
to
hate
hatch
it.
from its corpse.
I hate
Alright,
it.
it needs the t-shirt. Give it the t-shirt.
This
I ain't
thing.
gonna
This
get
is
it
the
on
most
that
cursed
thing.
thing
You
we've
hear-
fought so far.
The same types of howls bursting from this direction.
No.
I didn't have time to give us a speech.
No.
Roll initiative.
Oh.
Damn it.
But riddle me, Miss Dungeon Master. What if I don't roll initiative?
Then you die.
12.
14.
20. 7.
Who got 25 to 20?
Me.
You did?
It was me.
What's that
you did too?
initiative?
No, I got 14.
Okay, who got 15 to 20?
16.
Okay. 10 through 15. That's hostile. What'd you get, Emmy?
12.
What'd you get? 14.
7 for Matt.
7.
I got 5.
5.
Ooh. We're all across the board, gang.
Yeah, that was a pretty even spread. Good sample size.
Oh man.
What am I going to do?
I'm gonna die.
Not ready to kill this dog. I'm gonna detect thoughts on the dog.
I'm ready to kill this
What are you
dog.
thinking about?
I tried. Said I tried.
I tried so hard.
For
Oh my god.
touches. Andrew, I have a question.
What?
With my tuning fork, if it's concentration and I have another, like for haste, and I have another concentration, since I'm using the tuning fork, does that count for my concentration spell?
This won't. The tuning fork isn't concentration.
Well, yeah, because it lets me cast haste,
Yeah.
and haste is concentration, so that's what I'm wondering, is if it would count against, like, can I, okay.
Not this one.
Okay, I'm just confirming.
No, the item is utilizing that ability for
Yeah,
you.
that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure before I did something else.
Okay. Alrighty.
I don't know what its intelligence score is.
Oh, I gotta fill my hit points back up. Yeah, long rest. It's probably good to do that.
Probably not personalized. Oh boy.
So Cloudman's gonna go first here.
Cloudman.
Oh my.
He rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
Good for Cloudman.
Good for him, yeah. I'm sorry. We can make this a rush order here.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
So loud.
I'm surprised that Zura is still alive. He's so tiny.
He's alive.
figured
He
he'd
just
keel
can no
over.
longer hear.
He's like, I'm deaf now.
Cloudman is going to use his bonus action to hide around the corner here.
Cloudman.
Guma like, oh shit!
You fucker.
He's actually, gonna kind of hide like around here. Try to like he doesn't immediately notice these guys here, and so. Okay, for the most part, he seems hidden, and he is basically pulling out his rapier, and he's holding an action. Wait until he sees something
If we
that's
can
coming
get
around
them
this
all
corner
into
to attack it.
Okay.
And it's
Coming up
more
here
shudder.
is going to be Fisty.
Okay. Fisty is going to 5, 10, 15 come up to this human-faced dog man
Okay. And this one hasn't quite morphed. It's just barking and snarling right now at you, but keeping eye contact with you. It's super eerie.
That is a 10 to fist.
10 to fist? Okay, that actually, for this version of it'll hit.
Okay.
It's not even trying to get away from you.
Put the shirt on it.
Yeah.
That is 12 bludgeoning damage.
12 bludgeoning, yeah, and basically take a hook at this dog here and just kind of crack the head of it here.
Holy shit.
As it kind of flings it off to the side. You're here as it begins to smolder as well.
Okay.
But this one here is just barking ferociously as well. It's almost like trying to compensate for the other dogs here. And as this is happening, you hear like a groaning coming from the river. But these ones are no longer making noise. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be Fisty's turn.
Alright, finishing off Fisty's turn there. Sorry, I should have called out who's on that. It's going to be Melody going up. Apostles on deck.
Melody. Okay, so that one's down.
Yeah, it's transforming.
Okay. So, I'm gonna see if while it's transforming, if we could potentially kill it while it's metamorphosis. So, I am going to... I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whisper.
Okay.
I said it's within range. Okay. So I'm going to cast it. It is a Wisdom save.
A Wisdom save?
DC 14.
Okay. Okay, it's 5. They fail.
Hell yeah. So you do the
No,
D6.
you've exposed my sheep.
My sheep.
Got pranked.
You just got pranked.
Ooh, hell yes.
Nice.
14 psychic damage.
14 psychic.
Yes. And it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Oh, is it frightened, you mean?
No, it just, if it has a reaction, and if it can, it moves as far as its movement will allow away from me.
Okay, like right now or during its turn?
Just right now.
Right
okay.
now.
No, right now it can't move. It is metamorphosing, but you should sense that something is like attacking the corpse, like...
Yeah, it's basically like, I pull out my guitar, and I play just like a really like haunting tune.
Mm-hmm.
That like psychically upsets it. And did we say that using the fork is an action?
That would be an action, yeah.
Okay, well then I'm not going to do that. I'll just move up like a little bit.
Okay, done?
Yep.
Hostile, Indy's on deck.
Alright, question for
What's
you.
up?
How far down is like the water from where?
It's about 50 feet down off to the layout.
Okay. So I don't have the greatest strength, but I'm gonna try this anyways.
Okay.
This is me, right?
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna push him into the water.
Okay, there is a big, there's a couple foot railing up
Oh,
here.
there is?
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind then.
You can always try to
That's
lift.
I mean,
uses Will's
I'm a
strength.
tiny little gnome.
Yeah.
He is a tiny.
Okay, so now
He's a
try
tiny baby
Tiny
man.
baby man.
Actually, I think.
He's pretty big.
Kyle, which one are you?
I am Solaire there, the white dude in the back.
And so your speed probably isn't enough to get you.
It's just 30. Nah, I can't get over there. That's
Because I feel like that could be the play here, but I know I couldn't do it.
is for me because I was just thinking about
But,
that and I
yeah.
realized I would take multiple turns to be able to get to it. So
Well then, I'm just going to shoot at this boy.
Shoot at which one? The one all the way down there? Do it.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
fucking hate my dice rolls.
I'm supposed to get them
I'm guessing a 9 doesn't happen.
That was just an attack roll?
Yeah.
No, not on this guy. Now that he's transformed here, it's all of a sudden his body begins to kind of twitch and convulse with the newfound energy it's gotten in the rage. It's kind of like blinking out of the way of what you're shooting
Okay.
at.
Well then, I'm just gonna move forward to there.
Charge it forward.
Just
Cool.
10 feet.
Okay. Done? Indy's turn. Amon's on deck.
I'm gonna use my arrow
Arrow!
and shoot. Well, okay, how far is it?
Yeah, you can. It's like 6120
Huh?
with a longbow.
Oh yeah, you'd be fine.
Yeah, 150 feet is your.
Okay. So I could shoot it any of
Yeah.
them.
And 150, 600. So you can shoot at anyone within 600 with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. I'm trying to decide if it's better to shoot at one who's like morphing already or.
Yeah, Andrew, did it look like it made any difference whenever I did the attack?
I mean, you know your attack landed, but it looks like it's just kind of transforming still. It didn't necessarily impede anything.
Okay, so then probably not.
Like it has like
You
a
don't know.
layer or something.
Okay.
But with your bow, you could probably reach that one back there.
Yeah. I'm
Now
gonna
it's just howling away.
that one. That's the wrong dice. Huh.
Damn.
That would be.
Although I do wonder if maybe like
7.
damaging them and killing them is
Your
not
arrow
the way
goes
to go.
sailing past this
'Cause it'll
creature
just-
as it doesn't
it's
even
just
like
gonna be
break
bigger.
eye contact with you guys as it just lets out its flurry of howls. Well, that would be that. Do you have any bonus actions you'd be able to do
Nope.
spells or?
Nope.
Okay. If you have anywhere to move, it would be Maud's turn.
Would you like to move your character
No.
anywhere?
Maud.
Okay.
It's your turn.
So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right here. And I am going to cast get back to here. Going to cast Guiding Bolt on the downed dog here.
Okay.
Flashlight streaks towards it. Range of attack. Make a ranged spell attack. So that would be. I've so little experience with using magic. So to roll for a spell attack, is that just d20 plus my wisdom modifier?
Your charisma modifier plus your
Yeah.
proficiency plus 8.
Wait, what? Okay, so
attack
hang on.
with the spell.
Yeah, to attack. So it's.
Does
Uh-huh.
it say in here?
It says make a ranged attack on just a ranged spell attack against the target. If it hits, it takes 4d6.
Yeah, does it say in here what your...
Yeah, it shouldn't stats.
Yeah, your attack bonus is plus 5.
Okay, gotcha. So is that
So you roll and
Roll-
5.
so? It just beat my d20 plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I didn't even notice that
Which
little.
is your charisma plus your proficiency.
That's a 15.
A 15?
Yep.
Are you hitting the one on the way back? Or what?
I'm hitting the one that's downed currently
Yep,
right there.
you'd hit it.
So that is 4d6 damage. Let's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12 damage
12 damage with
Yep.
a
with
piercing?
guiding bolt. So that would be radiant damage.
Is it 12?
Yeah, 12 points of radiant damage.
Yeah,
There's
this
a way
guiding
for
bolt is
these
still
to
like
just
this
sleep or
decaying and growing corpse here. You're just getting buffeted with this magic here, but the growing is still continuing. You definitely hit it though. You definitely see like you're like blasting away pieces of it, and the inner shell is starting to look like cut up from underneath it.
Sweet.
You're hitting it for sure.
I'm also going to, as a bonus action, use my Channel Divinity to use Peerless Athlete. So for the next 10 minutes, I have advantage on Strength and Dex checks.
Okay.
So,
Excellent.
and I will end my turn.
Alrighty then. It's going to be the dog's turn from here. This guy over here is going to just blitz towards you. makes its run and just basically this hulking otherworldly wolf creature here
It's a
just
big
jumps
wolfer.
straight for the throat with a nat 20 right off the bat.
Damn it.
Fuck, man.
I imagine the big dogs in Bloodborne.
That is 20 piercing damage straight as its jaws just kind of latch around your clavicle and neck area here. And it almost starts to shake you as it goes
That's
here. And its
brutal.
breath is boiling hot as it just starts to sink its teeth into your throat.
Holy shit.
It gives you a couple swings and just kind of throws you to the side here as it lets out this deep, like, kind of reverberating snarl. The other one here finishes its burst out from where it is. And it's looking actually already kind of damaged up from when it was kind of wrinkling in there. But it has just enough to burst up here, use that as its movement, but it doesn't need to move far as it turns and sees Fisty right next to you here, lets out a snarl, and once again goes in for the bite at you. This here is going to be a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
No, it comes in here, and Fisty already on the move here, and we like parries it immediately out of the way here, like a dog at the or like a bull at the Pamplona shape, just dodging out of the way of it here.
I'm sorry.
The dog
Andrew, did you
lunges,
attack me?
and
Yeah.
Fisty goes like that,
With what?
Well,
and the dog is underneath, but it still gets staggered.
I don't know what the damage was.
Sorry, Andrew.
Perfect.
I missed that. You attacked me.
Yeah.
Did and you hit my AC?
It was a nat 20,
Okay.
sadly.
So how much damage?
20 piercing.
Woof.
Yeah. That was a rough roll.
That is a rough bite.
rough.
Oh my god.
Sweet.
It's not great. Yeah. Okay. The other one here continues its a barrage of just howling and spends its entire action literally just barking and barking and barking, and you hear this groan come from the river.
Oh no.
Guys, we should run.
Okay, it's gonna be Ember's turn here, and
Which are-
Cloudman's on deck.
I don't know, down one of these hallways.
If we run, we'll trigger opportunity.
Okay.
Couple of them, yeah. Is there another hallway down this way, or no?
Not further down this way. This way is going to lead to like more staircases that lead upwards into where
Employee territory.
the employee territory is.
Somebody hit the button.
I mean, we could try to.
May not be a
I
bad
just don't
idea.
want.
We could lower the button with using magic hand into
Well,
the river.
I just
My-
don't want.
I do want to let you guys know I do roll for that, so I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not
My-
going to
Control it.
story
My
change
issue-
for you if that goes wrong.
My issue is that it seems like when we're attacking these guys, when we kill them, all it does is make them
Yeah.
stronger. And so, and they weren't attacking us, right? They were just howling.
They were alerting.
Yeah.
So it might be our best move just to take dash actions and just
Maybe.
It
run out
also-
of this area.
It also is already 10:30, so finding some sort of stopping point would probably be good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I feel like shit.
No, I understand.
No,
This
I'm
one,
sorry.
I mean, like as we finish up Ember's turn, we could find a.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just
Yeah, we can.
Continue this up last time. I wasn't expecting so much time to be spent.
Spent on the bullshit.
I didn't expect to go to an exotic pet shop. No, that was
Yeah.
awesome. No, that was awesome. I love that.
That was
I'm
fun.
not complaining.
So
But-
I will
Fucking seal
run
the
my
dick.
full speed, but as I run past and get sight on this one, would like, let's see, he'd probably get cover from hostile, but I still want to try to attack.
Mm-hmm.
no, he wouldn't because that's shooting through your enemy or they're shooting through your ally,
Oh, they don't
so he doesn't get covered. for
Okay,
that.
so then I'm gonna firebolt at him.
Which one?
See the one attacking hostile.
Okay.
It's an 11.
11? No.
God damn it! And then I'll keep running.
They're not necessarily beefy or armored creatures. They're just their movement is so sporadic and unstable that it was just a little too difficult for you to get a good pin on it there as it's kind of thrashing around Hostile's body as he's just received that
Jesus.
bite there.
This little gnome just fucking horrifying.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
So yeah, so do we want to take a picture of the?
I'll take a picture. I will give Cloudman his turn here as he didn't get his chance to run, but this guy bursts around and is like, "No, Chrisman!" And he blasts forward here, giving away himself, but he is, as he sees just the fury of anger that is, or of bloodshed that this guy's already inflicted upon him, he just screams out in an angry howl as he just blasts towards this guy with his new rapier just above his head here. And he goes in for the stab to it. He's doing it recklessly.
Oh my god, I forgot I had this.
What?
Whenever I make an intelligence check related to magical items, alchemical objects, or technical devices, I can add twice my proficiency bonus.
Oh wow. Yeah, that helps.
That probably would have been pretty useful in a lot of ways.
So one of my spells is speak with animals. Can I like tell these dogs they're good boys and tell them to leave us alone?
You try.
Give it a shot. The rest of our attacks are proving to be pretty useless because we are really like poopy.
Okay, yeah, he goes in as he screams and he brings the reaper down, just absolutely stabs us between the dog's neck and clavicle bone here, just kind of puts a mountain here for 12 piercing damage on him. And as this is happening here, the groan from the river only seems to reverberate with the dog's howls. We can continue there next time.
Oh.
So it gives us a little bit of time to make a plan.
Freaking dogman.
Pause the game, everyone. Okay, so how do we not die?
I mean, basically.
Also, just gonna get swallowed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
With that one hit, he's already passed like
It was a
half-
nat 20, I'm sorry.
half his.
Normally, it would be pretty hard to hit you.
Yeah. Especially because I have shield
Yeah.
stocked, so like if it wasn't a nat 20, most likely I could have.
Well, I'm probably just gonna leave these here unless you guys are. I assume you're taking your figurines, but I'm not gonna erase the field and all that. It's
I don't use Fisty for anything else. I'm fine with leaving it. With leaving the figure.
Like, you rolled a 20 for your initiative?
No, like modified 20.
Clement rolled a nat 20.
Well, no, I just wanted that there for when we resume.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I have it written down in here, all the initiative orders as well. So we should be fine.
Yeah, no, I just wanted her initiative recorded for when we pick up next time.
My shoes are under here somewhere.
What?
My other shoe is under here somewhere.
Also, I'm gonna go pee real fast before we did.
Go upstairs.
Did you have time to watch those sets
All the way
before
back
I was okay?
I'm gonna blame
Please
Tiny
do,
Baby
yeah.
Man for that one.